everybody, welcome back to Hamster's Hobby Hang, another full house. I gotta keep saying another, this is gonna be a full house now, thanks to having it in the office. I'm so glad we have, you guys are kind of becoming regulars now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, jab it out.
There's a regular.
When are you going to be VR? I gotta turn my hat away from
I don't know, maybe, can I be regular one day?
One of these days. If you eat enough fiber, you'll be regular. Don't worry.
You would have to change the name to the stream.
Oh yeah, change the stream name. Right now it's Toby's Hobby Hang.
No,
Hamster and friends.
When's our hobby gonna be that we start a band on stream?
There we go.
You know?
Yeah, I like that.
That's the hobby.
Let's pitch that to Nate.
Honestly, I want to know what instrument you were just playing.
No, it's everyone else doing this, and I'm just in the background, yeah.
You're like, his instrument is some kind of
it's
tranquilizer.
Yeah, this is my instrument.
You're like a Grateful Dead groupie that just hangs around. But the band is still called Hamster.
It's named after you, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome to Hamster's Hobby Hang.
Hello.
This is the weekly stream where whoever is around the office and feels like it, we just take 2 hours to do some hobbies, relax, and work on some stuff that's our own projects instead of work.
Hanging out, one could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless you're
Pretty explanatory, I think. That's pretty
Why don't
good.
why don't we go around the table and ask everybody what they're working on?
Yeah.
Alright, I got another one of my many Kickstarter miniatures. This little sorceress.
Ooh.
I like robes. She's got a robe.
That's a good robe.
Wicka. Remix.
Re-minis. Funky fresh.
Yeah, I mean it's
Old
sorry, it's
mouse
prime
is-
black, so it's hard to see, but
I'm the beef boxer.
I like, what's that in her other hand? Is that like a potion?
she's just I do like how she's just holding a potion. She's like, here you go. It's not dangerous at all.
Blink up.
Yeah.
I like the implication that this mini would just be going for the entire dungeon.
Yeah, just holding it, and it's just straight up
Balancing it.
Yeah.
I also deeply enjoy the implication that Hamster just said that this character also speaks in baby talk.
Yeah. It's not dangerous at all.
Oh, somebody's got to recover 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
I hope I don't have to take a bonus action.
DM.
I'm not what that like the woofless.
Yeah, could you get through a whole campaign as a DM with a character like that?
I couldn't get through a minute.
Could you imagine if there was a healing cantrip?
Oh man.
That'd be nuts.
So in between every fight, you can just go I'm just gonna cantrip over and over again until everybody's at full health.
Well, in 3.5, 0 level spells still took slots.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there was one that would heal 1 HP. I can't remember what it's called.
It was like the stabilizing spell.
Basically,
Right,
it was one of those things where it was just it stopped somebody from bleeding out and you could move on.
Huh.
Man, death mechanics were so different. Cause didn't they have
It was
go,
negative 10.
Yeah, you
it
go
was
to
in
negative 10
3.5,
HP.
you went to the negatives and I think there was even some variant one where it was you could have half your HP in the negatives or something like that, but it got crazy and it's also just really?
Oh my god,
What's the
Toby,
point?
are you doing what I think you're doing?
I'm gonna practice, yeah. I'm gonna
Nice.
start with it.
Yo, tell us about it.
So I need to be. I've been wanting to, work with green stuff for a while. So I'm finally, gonna practice with green stuff. I only did it use it once before a while ago. So I need to make myself do it. But I also needed to give. Remember these guys? Donkey Kong. Wait. Conky Dong and
I love Donkey Dog. That's a
You
good
can't say that on Twitch. No.
Legally distinct monkeys.
especially the second
No.
one. I will not say it.
Cut
Okay.
it. Alright.
I love
The amazingly unsuable
and-
Monkey Kong.
If only because it's gonna be worse when you get to Diddy.
Exactly.
It's gonna be way worse when you get to.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yikes!
But anyway, so yeah, I've been meaning to do his tie, maybe his hair, and Diddy's hat.
Oh, so you're gonna do that in green stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Deal.
Yeah.
What?
So why did you paint it first? Since he'll have to then paint the green stuff, I assume.
Doesn't matter.
All right, just
For
check.
funsies.
Just curious.
Wait,
Just curious.
Should Diddy Kong have a baseball cap or pirate hat?
Baseball.
But it's a
That is a
pirate.
pirate sculpt, though. It's pretty funny if he's got like a. It's a real like kid in King Arthur's court situation.
So
You
wait,
know?
I mean,
could you
okay,
paint the?
It's a chimp
he didn't wear-
in
A chimp in King K. Rool's court.
Yeah,
Like, he
okay.
didn't
Well,
wear
yeah.
a pirate outfit when he went on K. Rool's boat.
I'm not saying it's not unprecedented. I like.
You
the
could
baseball.
give him a pirate hat. I don't know if people will read it as Diddy Kong if he has a pirate hat.
Yeah, that's true. He needs to have a baseball.
But a chimp in King K. Rool's court. We gotta make the poster now.
First of
That's
all,
our
that would
first
do
album name.
that would do gangbusters at a fringe festival. Like if you wrote that for the stage, it would do so well.
For the stage?
Yeah, for a fringe
I'm
festival.
sorry.
it's
Do you
gotta be.
do you expect me to like? Nobody's gonna get to a fringe festival and like, yeah, we had the budget to train a chimp. Like,
No, I
For
was
film.
just thinking that we were gonna do it with the old '90s animation.
just like one of those like.
So my
No.
What is green stuff? I've never heard of this. It looks like a little puttyish kind of thing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
green stuff is like this epoxy, like where you have to mix together the blue and the yellow part to make the green part.
Oh.
That's called green stuff. But yeah, it lets you make like monster clay is like very soft and stuff like that, and
Yes.
like it's forgiving as you like you can pick it up in time after you sculpt it. But green stuff is like more like clays that you would think of normally, like sculptures stuff like that, where it gets harder. You don't need to bake it or anything.
So
It
why
has-
do you
it
why
has
do you have to
actually-
mix it?
Basically, they're not going to harden by itself. So basically, it's like
It's like resin.
It starts the
like
chemical
resin, yeah.
reaction.
So you mix
basically?
it.
Okay.
So you mix it and make it green, and then you quickly sculpt it into what it needs to be before it gets hard.
yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Not that
It's not like 2 minutes later it's hard or something.
I don't
like
know.
that.
Like,
That's
Speed
impressive.
sculpt.
Like,
Boom.
well, that's. I mean, it's a thing that
I know we
in the
use it.
crystal caverns, right? The caverns bases of those pieces were made in monster clay, right? So the actual cavern floor and the cavern walls, for all the crystals inside, generally speaking, were made of green stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Is it because it takes details better?
Oh, it's
or-
green.
Well, like
slow getting green, yeah.
Toby said, it's more about some parts of it are about the rigidity, and some parts are about and some of it is like detail work. But it's like it's gonna maintain when you put that in the casting, right? If you put that in the mold, or if you put that in the thing that you're trying to create, and you've got a monster clay piece that's jutting out like that, it's not gonna hold its shape as well as green stuff will.
Vertex brings up a good point. A Warforged with mending is basically somebody with just a healing cantrip.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Look at that.
An all Warforged party.
Though it's a cantrip, but it takes a full minute.
Yeah.
So like that's time. I know because I can't heal myself with mending, but I can heal my steel defender because I run an artificer, and like so much of the time is just like I could mend forever, but we have 5 minutes. I can do it 5 times. You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of how we. That's also.
Hello.
Did you just green stuff?
Oh,
yeah.
Just the snot out of.
It's so hard it blew right through me.
Where did it go?
I have no idea. It like ricocheted off me.
You can't
Sorry.
perish on stream. That's
So-
against terms of service.
No perishing.
I thought I needed Vaseline in the hand so I don't get my fingerprints on it.
Where did it go?
Properly, and then
Wait, so it's because you Vaselined your hands?
yeah, and then I
There it is.
Oh.
Ah, it was under my paint.
then I would
Sorry,
washed
people.
it.
Is Vaseline state anything?
What?
Like Vassal state, but Vaseline? No, clearly it is not anything. Audience at home.
As everyone says, huh?
Yeah.
Crickets.
That's
I
the
mean,
that's
a
the
lot
most
easier to work with.
that's the quickest answer I've ever received. In my life.
Ah.
So
It's
now,
like
yeah, it's completely green now.
It's like playing quarters, but everybody just like Vaselines up their hands and starts shooting green stuff at each other.
Yeah, I played that one before. High school's crazy.
I once had those umbrellas that you click the button and it opens.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing broke, so when you click the button, the umbrella just launched off.
I love
That's a
that.
projectile.
I love
Yeah.
Penguin?
Tyler,
Hi, Amy.
yeah,
Say hi.
Oh.
Hey, Amy. Have a good one.
Hello.
Tyler, what are you working on? Something we
I'm
can't see.
I'm working on. Yeah, I was gonna draw some, but I have to do some campaign prep for Saturday, so I'm gonna do that now.
Oh, what are you playing?
We're recording our show that we usually record on Saturdays, the natural one.
Oh,
There you go.
Miles, what are you doing?
I'm making this mech.
Oh, it's the Andy's Mint one.
Yeah, I'm still working. We decided it's Taco Bell themed because it's Baja Blast color. I'm just adding some more green details. Hopefully, I'm hoping today to get those done and going on the
It's like-
gold
it's like-
spots.
What would his call sign be?
It's just the bell sound.
Moss.
Yeah, 'cause it
Moss is
Moss.
good.
Moss effect.
This is fourth meal, just fourth meal.
That one's good. That one's good.
Respect. God damn it.
What about
That's
you,
good.
Ray?
Oh, me? Little old me? Well, I'm working on this one gnome that I started 2 hangs ago. Look at him in all his tiny
That is the
glory.
tiniest little miniature ever.
He
So
died.
little. How did this happen?
He's the littlest guy that ever there was.
Did you print him at the right size?
Yeah,
He's extra small.
That's the right. Okay.
that's
And
the rest.
then-
He's a gnome.
I'm gonna probably try and finish up some flesh work on this little.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Oh, is that a
dude.
Hero Forge?
Yes.
I recognize the pose.
No,
Is
it's
that
My
the-
Eldritch Foundry, excuse me.
Eldritch, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
excuse me.
I haven't
Yeah.
fiddled with their stuff as much, but apparently enough to that the pose is familiar to me.
This
Every
one's just got a
time I
base
forget
coat.
I
This
can
one
make
just
it.
needs a little more
Yeah.
everything. So, but that's the
I
order of
love it.
operations for this evening.
Did you design these?
Yes, I designed.
I
both
love
of
that
these.
you're like, man, books. Yes, need a book in the hand
Yeah,
because
just
like
like a lot
it's
of-
such a mood.
They're all casters.
All my
everything.
characters are wizards.
I always, whenever I'm making a wizard, I always start with a book in the hand, and then I'm like, you know, it could be there instead.
A
A
gun.
turtle, and then I put a turtle in their hand, and like literally, I have like 3 different like casters saved to
Have
the
you
different
ever seen that
things.
old mini? Like, I don't know if
The
I've
what?
seen a picture of like an old miniature, and it's like a wizard with a submachine gun.
Yeah, it was made by
I wanna-
Citadel.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was-
I want to make a gun wizard now.
Ah.
And play it
I
in
mean-
the campaign.
Sci-fi.
An artificer
Is
is
a
a
gun
gun
wizard.
wizard. That's what an artificer
No,
is.
but like an artificer is somebody who like makes a bunch of stuff and like knows it. A gun wizard is somebody who doesn't know how to make anything
Just
and
summons guns.
has like studied magic extensively. It always just defaults to just like a gun is just better.
I have this thing.
I
It
know,
goes
I know
boom.
how to cast spells,
This is
but I also own a gun. I know,
I can change the fabric of reality, but I use a gun.
but instead,
God, that is a Chris London character.
Yes. I want
Do
to
you
play
have?
it.
Do you remember which leather I used? It was like leather brown. I think it's just leather brown.
Leather brown.
I have some cleanup I need to do on this sucker. I really was not. Look
This
at
stuff
that.
is fun.
Look at that.
sloppy
I
work.
know.
I say with this
Who
on my
is-
table.
That's base coat. That's fine.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure. See, I never know. This is now my second time painting, so we're still learning along the way.
It's alright.
I've
you
got
yeah.
rich
No paint, no
leather.
games.
I've got polished leather.
No paint, no games.
Saddle
Yeah,
brown.
Saddle brown. Saddle brown.
Ooh, sadly.
Ugh.
what are you
I love
working
it
on?
when I picked this color just because it fits the aesthetic I try and exude, and I love that because it's the only reason I remembered which one it was.
Of
Like, is that a
course.
stupid reason to pick a color? Yes, but it made it easier for me to remember the
Because it
color.
said saddle brown, and you're like, that's for horses.
Literally, yes.
I love horses.
Yes. I
That's why
am
I love school
your
bus.
friendly neighborhood horse girl. I don't like.
Hey. You know? But yeah. What about you, Chris? What's on your plate?
Oh God.
Whoa!
Presentation.
Well, let's fit on the spin
Saving
table.
best for last.
Alright, so my Reaper Bones 5 order came in. And I need to start picking stuff to work on.
So anytime we
they send
lapse
him
on
5
and
orders?
we don't know what to talk about, Chris will just start doing unboxing for us
There you go.
and just
Yeah.
fill the dead space.
Yeah.
I forgot most of the stuff I got. So I got all the Brinewind stuff, which is the pirate stuff,
Ooh.
which is pretty exciting.
I love pirates.
Love
Uh,
that for you.
So I might do some of that. I got Walls of Thorn, Walls of Stones. I got Mouselings. I'm kind of excited about Mouselings. They need to be
Ooh.
assembled though. So I might
Do
do
you want me to
that.
get the super glue? I can help with that.
Little mouse boys.
I've never put together a mini, but I've repaired a lot of them at this point, so I feel like I could do that pretty well.
Yokai. I got Yokai.
Watch.
Hey, that's
He
fun.
was a foe, right?
Merc
There's a
says,
frog. There's a frog who's doing like a little sumo kick.
Love that.
did you get the Shadow Dragon?
I did not get the Shadow Dragon. Well, I don't. Wait, I got the dragons that were in the core set, and that's it.
Is that like a separate thing? Oh.
If it was its own thing, I did not get any. Look, there are like 4 or 5 dragons in the core set. That's enough dragons. That's
fair.
plenty of dragons. And then I also got the fan favorites. I can't remember if there was a dragon in the fan favorites box or not. But like, I was getting a good amount of dragons by default, and I think I'm fine.
Ah, respect.
fair amount of dragons.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to get more dragons for your game?
Ooh.
We don't use any of these minis in
You don't even use dragons. That's not true.
Alright. Easily
You guys have just
disprovable.
been smart enough not to fight them, I guess, is the biggest thing.
It's true.
They're pretty smart.
I mean,
folks.
yeah.
You could
I
talk
mean,
to 'em.
yeah. That seems like such an easy, like a low bar for intelligence.
Yeah.
Like, dragon exists.
Do
Should
not
I fight
bother.
it? No.
Nah, I'm good.
And the only
Also-
dragon I've really communicated with is like the god of dragons too. So like, can you imagine if I rolled up to like Bahamut's mountain and been like, "Yo, let's do it, me and you, let's go,
1v1.
1v1 me, bro."
I also did get the Dragon Folk Adventurers because we didn't really have any Dragonborns, and they had some nice character to them. So it was like, if we use Dragonborn, here's some sculpts for
I
it.
like that attitude.
So usually the way I paint is I'm just like, what do we need for the campaign? Like, who do I know that we have that we don't have a sculpt for? And that's usually how I do it. So actually, now that I've said that, I should probably paint one of the Dragonborn.
Huh.
You should have paint my dad. Paint my dad.
What?
I don't know. We probably don't even have a mini for him, but man, I wish we did.
Your
What
father?
would he be? Would he be a fighter?
My dad. Either an artificer, maybe. Isn't there like a blacksmith
Is he also an
cleric?
artificer? I thought your mom was more. No, your mom's like a sorcerer or a wizard.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about real life. Got it.
Yeah,
Not
that's
my
what
real
I
dad.
Yeah,
Though,
your mom's not a
I'm
sorcerer. Your mom would be a
like a
wizard.
hair's breadth from talking to my dad into being
Your
in
mom
an
would be a wizard.
episode. So
Oh, that's
I think we
fun.
could get him to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Your mom's probably a wizard, actually.
Probably
Yo,
yes.
sick burn, bro.
Makes no sense.
And
Your
my
mom's
dad's
a wizard.
either an artificer or that type of the like because there's like a smithing cleric.
There's
yeah.
a forge domain.
Yeah, forge domain cleric. Probably one of those two, but I don't know actually which. Maybe a paladin.
I'm playing.
I don't know. He was a
Apparently-
knight of the Sapphire Heart, which means nothing to you at home.
So he'd probably be paladin, fighter. Well, I mean, they would have everything in it, but I guess on fights from him, he seemed like he's more physical than magical.
It's true.
Your mom's the one that's.
Now
magical.
he's just like a blacksmith. Like just like he's not an
We could
adventurer.
literally-
He's just a
we
blacksmith.
could literally use the blacksmith archetype from Underground Oracle. There's a fighter subclass that's a blacksmith,
That'd be probably ideal.
and their whole thing is that they make their own weapons and armor, and as they level up, like the armor or weapon that they make for themselves, like becomes like a +1 and +2 and stuff like that.
Very cool.
I love that. Underground
Yeah.
Oracle owns.
It's a really cool thing. All right, so what we got here? Okay, so we've got what looks like a paladin. Well, he's got a mace and a shield, so it's probably a paladin.
I like him.
We've got a ranger. This is bow.
All right, so
Probably barbarian.
Dragonfolk Ranger, like their bow is made from the horns of an ancestor.
Ooh.
So it's a dragon
okay.
bone horn. That was one of their, and so like they pass down like I don't know. There's something.
I'm biting. I'm biting. That's cool.
Dragonfolk bard. Dragonfolk wizard or sorcerer. Some kind of caster. Huh.
Sick though.
So a bard and one caster outside of the bard. Interesting. Hey Finley, how you doing?
Hey.
Apparently the Shadow Dragon was cast in translucent black, so Merc's trying to decide if he wants to paint it like normal or leave it translucent with a purple wash and dry brush.
These are the real questions.
Do you have the capacity to put LEDs in it?
There you go.
Oh,
Because if
sick.
you do, if you're able to drill in and put an LED behind its eyes, leave the eyes translucent.
That's-
How would you do that?
Carefully.
It would be
need to like put like you need to.
You need to get inside.
a massive undertaking.
As you can't just drill in the eyes and then put an LED and then it works. As in
Oh,
all
I know,
the
it
stuff
would be-
that
yeah, it would
we
be a
have
lot
to
more.
do. You
Yes.
have to wire stuff through. You have to have a base and you have to have a place that the battery can connect, and you
Yeah.
also have to have So it's not just drilling
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
eyes
well,
then.
it'd
That's
be a
what I'm
whole
saying.
thing.
Okay, I'm sorry that I didn't, in casual conversation, decide to lay out the step-by-step process that it takes to
I'm
install
trying
all
to
the
say
leads
that
in the
like
dragon.
Is that fun?
you're attempting to
Is that a
give
what?
this
that
idea.
All right, well,
of
Merc's
LED.
doing it, so they're fine.
Pawn?
They're
Yeah,
doing
Merc.
it.
Sorry.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, put like one of those little like pressure-sensitive like balls in it, where like when you squeeze it or shake it, it like starts like
Oh, perfect.
doing disco stuff.
Did you throw your dragon on the table and it
Throw-
glows?
throw the
love
dragon-
some
throw the-
disco
throw the- yeah,
Oh,
eyes.
sure, but that looks
Yeah.
great.
Oh my
I wish I
gosh.
had disco
Oh
eyes.
my gosh.
Chris.
Yes, please.
Monkey!
And
Yo!
Wonk.
Put that boy on the table.
I just messed up
I
the
don't.
back a little bit.
It's not.
It looks so good.
It looks so good.
Dude.
That's how you make the big bucks.
Well, we might
Toby.
have to get a little bit closer than current, right? In terms of the cam, do we have to get a little bit closer to see the
Detail of to see
Yeah.
the fact that Toby just made a tie for our gorilla.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He,
It's like-
he turned that ape into Donkey Kong.
Legally distinct ape.
Is he an ape or
Kong.
is he a gorilla? 'Cause I know
Monkey.
it
Can we
can't be-
talk about this every
Monkey.
time?
Are gorillas apes? I never.
yes.
Are we apes? We're
Yes,
apes.
we are apes.
Yes.
Okay. He's an
What
ape.
am I?
Who am I?
Yes.
We really are the real rise of the planet of the apes. That was us.
Apparently, Finley says it's too warm in the UK, which doesn't surprise me.
Oh no.
Chimpanzees and gorillas
It's
are.
a hot summer.
Magnetic reed switch with magnetic hero corpse. When you put the corpse near it, it lights up, makes sounds.
Simians.
So you use like a near field communication thing.
NFC.
Yeah, use an NFC.
And the
I love that.
So far.
So when donkey. Oh yeah, look at that.
yeah, you should put like a little you should make it an amiibo.
Now once it's
Oh,
red,
dude.
actually just install the
An NFC reader, yeah.
install the NFC reader in the
We'll
base.
just take the chip.
The base is so
Be
thin
careful,
though.
please don't touch the green stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
Because the fingerprints will.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not.
he's got like a well-worn scarf.
Oh no, is it
Scarf
okay?
Yeah.
tie.
I think it's fine. You didn't touch it much.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, so
I'm more to
sorry.
the hair now.
Nice. Oh, you're gonna give him the little
Yeah.
little
Little
flute.
tuft.
Nice.
Oh, I respect your efforts, my friend. That's so cool.
The little Hershey's chocolate.
Does it go straight up like this, or does it?
It goes in a curve.
Okay,
But
we
like
can pull up reference if
forward.
you
Reference
I got you.
photos
I
are
got you.
key.
Reference? That's cheating.
I got the Dungeon Dwellers, which I think is most of the monsters and stuff, and then some like, yeah. This is more like traditional like dungeon crawly D&D stuff. Some kobolds in there.
Wait, is this DK music?
Pretty cool. Yes.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. I guess fitting.
The cursed image. Completely.
Apparently there is a dragon in this
Right.
one too.
Alright, gotta make a wrinkly
Yeah.
old man beard.
Okay, so just.
It's got a
Make some
little-
rankles.
It's
This one also has an
That's what my
owlbear on
face
it.
says every day.
Do
I
we
make
need
a
an
wrinkly
owlbear?
old man beard. I'm like, you don't. You
You're-
don't, Bobby.
Just age like Paul Rudd. It's fine.
I tried so hard.
Fur is actually
Got
not
so far.
attached,
But
but
in the end,
Gotten like less far than anyone else.
what did I? Oh, it was bone. It was skeleton bone.
I want to be sorry.
Used some RFID stuff for some of the sci-fi LARP we run. Had to kill an alien thing, then cut it open to get the severed finger of a security guard out. The RFID for the door lock was in the silicone finger.
That's
That's
sick.
That's wild.
That's disgusting. I love it. That's so
Oh
cool.
my god.
Yeah, that's some running and escape room stuff.
Oh, that's beyond escape room. That
Yep,
is
yep.
awesome.
There's one dragon here. Oh, here's the owlbear.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a big one.
It's a big boy.
Do we need an owlbear?
Same.
You got big owlbear plans in the future?
not have owlbear plans.
Not yet.
We're probably too leveled for it at this point. Look at that. Look at that owlbear sculpt.
It's so detailed, so
Whoa.
pretty.
Yeah.
Wait, is that one difference between an owlbear and a parrot? That it has its hand at the tip of its wing?
No.
What?
Do you mean the only difference between an owlbear and an owl
Yeah.
is that it's giant and has hands?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess so.
I mean, this is definitely built like a bear.
A fat owl also looks like that.
Okay, but
Right.
in this case, this isn't fat, it's muscle.
it's beefed.
It's bear.
It's a beefy boy.
MMA bear.
Fight.
Can he fly?
Fight. Fight.
No,
Flight.
owlbears cannot
Flight.
fly.
Flight.
Okay. Well, then why do they have?
Well, if you cast fly on them, yes.
They're the penguins of the monster world.
Why do they have
They're mad
feathers?
because they can't
Penguins
fly.
are just like,
Why
we're
would they
right
evolve
here.
to have feathers?
Why do ostriches have feathers? For fun.
Style.
Why did velociraptors have
The
feathers?
vibe.
The velociraptor flew.
Yes.
There's
Well, they evolved
so-
away from something
Right.
that flew.
Yeah.
Did owlbears used to fly?
No, they're an arcane. They're an arcane like
They have feathers because some
massacre.
horrifying like magics were like thought it'd be funny. Yo, check this out. Yo,
They
check
pulled
this
a
out.
trick.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Classic thing.
They were so focused on if they could, they never thought about if they should.
Ah, where have I heard that? That's a good one. Engagement for that? That's a good one.
Life will figure it out.
Life will make
Work
sense
something
of it,
out of it. I don't
he
know.
looks like a reverse Link now.
Life will be fine. Yeah, he's got.
Yo,
Dang it.
Linky Kong.
Linky Kong.
He stole Link's hat.
I actually would love that if they started to do the
Like-
because what is like the Kirby-esque thing?
Yeah,
of
like
just
copying.
yeah. Just putting every other Nintendo character into Donkey Kong.
This one's definitely a young dragon.
I think he deserves it.
I want to see Donkey Kong wielding a bow and arrow. I really want to see that.
He's
It's
like, he'd be holding it and he
terrifying.
punches someone with it.
Can you imagine Diddy Kong rolls up, sees Donkey Kong using a bow and arrow, and just like, dude, we have guns. I'm carrying 2 guns right now. What are you doing? Like, I get it if you don't want to. If you don't want to go ranged,
You can.
I
You can
get it,
fire in
but-
spurts.
He needs to
but
be
we
slightly
have
ascended,
guns.
but- Oh god.
That's the funniest part of that game is that it's like
You know?
Look at that dragon. Definitely a young one.
She's a beaut.
Did the guns in Donkey Kong 64 start the trend that the final conclusion of which was the Shadow the Hedgehog game?
That's a great question. Like, was it like a butterfly effect kind of thing that
Yeah.
caused Shadow the Hedgehog to have a gun?
That old Donkey Kong Sonic rivalry is as old as time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why his run attack he curls into a ball.
That is true.
Yeah.
There's like, oh yeah, Donkey Kong does a somersault. What if we make a character who does nothing but somersault?
Yeah.
Sonic does what Donkey don't. The classic. Oh,
That classic saying.
God, I love it.
Dark Depths. Oh, I got the underwater stuff.
Ooh.
Forgot about that.
how are you gonna
That's
paint it?
big.
It's underwater.
Fucking got him.
No, you killed him.
Ooh.
I can't believe he's dead. It's terrible.
They make waterproof paints.
Oh.
Wow, way to.
Point London.
But wait, if they're waterproof
Match point.
and you have to put the paint through the water to get it, is it gonna go through?
Yeah, it just has a bubble of air that comes with it.
It's like per brush.
It's hydrophobic paint.
It's made with gillyweed.
Yeah.
Hydrophobia, how backwards. You know? I always wanted to put the hydrophobic coating on my glasses so I would never have to worry about things fogging up or like getting wet in the rain.
that
Is
sounds
texture
awesome.
on his hair tuft now?
I
Getting
believe
texture
in
on
it.
his hair tuft. This is like when Toby discovers his calling.
I mean, just making other minis into Donkey Kong. Very specifically, that is his
Well, or
calling.
Nintendo characters. Right?
Congification.
We could go.
Hey, thank you, refrigerators.
Ooh.
Gotta
Aw,
get a ring.
thank you.
Gotta get yourself.
We need to, yeah, we need to make a lanky
Get
Kong now.
yourself a dang
What a lovely crowd.
Gotta get yourself a dang-a-tang.
I love the like quick fire 30-second Steve Brule impression that just sounds like Strong Bad.
I'm getting the details. I'm beginning to believe. I just gotta cover up all the really gross parts.
I'm right here.
Yeah, let me just. So terrible.
Oh man.
You'll hear about the new Steam Deck.
Yes.
Anyone else here getting it? I pre-ordered.
I reserved.
Yeah.
Or
I did the $5 reservation.
Ooh.
Yeah, same. Like
That's
it's
what's up.
Might as well just.
$5 is super easy to put down. If I change my mind,
Yeah.
it was $5. Like,
I didn't know whether I wanted the biggest one or the smallest one, So on my Steam account, I reserved the 512, and on my girlfriend's, I got the 64. So
Nice.
we'll figure out where that will lead me in the future.
The gem dragon in the core is translucent. If you want to LEDify that one.
Ooh.
Toby, we got another project.
How big is it?
I don't know.
I need
But
to
apparently
see it.
it's in the core, which is at the bottom of the box.
Well, is it hollow?
It's a big boy.
I don't know.
Probably
It's
isn't.
at the bottom of the box.
Well,
Okay.
we're gonna
Well,
find it before the night's over.
Also, is there enough room for a battery?
Nuclear powered.
Probably. We'll
Okay.
make one.
Okay, fine. If it's nuclear powered, does it have enough room for a nuclear power plant?
We'll green stuff. We'll green stuff a battery pack on his back, a little backpack for the gem dragon.
It's a
that you
gem-
can, you can stick a battery
What,
inside.
like a Jansport? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, Gem Sport.
We'll green stuff some cargo shorts for him.
Refrigerators wants to know which mini we're each most excited to paint. Okay, well, I'll say it again. I'm really excited. I guess I'm most excited for this one because it was my first D&D character ever. Yeah, T for Tyravar. Well, technically he was a Pathfinder character, 'cause that's where I got my start. But I always pay tribute to Tyravar whenever I can. So this one I'm the most hyped for, at least. But oh yeah,
Yeah,
leave him
that's
there.
perfect.
Leave him
Here,
orbiting.
Press stop.
He's got this T on
Go!
his back that I had to kind of freehand a little bit there.
Wait, that looks
you,
great.
You
It
really
does
got
look
it.
really good.
I'm pretty proud. Considering this is my first mini ever. Let's see.
And you did freehand on it? You're a monster.
Oh yeah. You know, I want to trial by fire. You know, it's gotta hurt when I'm done. But yeah, that's the one I'm most excited for. Thank you for asking.
I'm
Oh,
kind of
thank you.
I'm kind of overwhelmed by the options.
It's like those videos where like they throw like 100 tennis balls at a dog and it just kind of.
It's just like
Yeah, have you seen those?
No,
It's- yeah.
I've never seen that. I've never seen somebody throw 100 tennis balls at a dog.
it has no idea what to
internet
do.
are you on?
It usually just
Very
ends up going
dark
like,
and lonely internet. I have never seen this.
Like they'll throw one and the dog's like, whoa, sick, a ball, and they empty an entire bin from like a balcony
It's
full
like-
of balls, and it's like,
You just see it short circuiting, like I can't catch them all. It's the dog equivalent of the "Can't Hug Every Cat" song.
exactly. Oh my god, I haven't thought about that in a while.
Unfortunately, I think about it constantly.
that is unfortunate.
That is your. That is
I'm
your
sorry,
reality,
I'm thinking
though.
about this cat song again.
The Dwarf King's Crypt.
I think about that song as much as the girl who sang that song thinks about cats.
Every day. Can't hug every cat song.
Brandman Extras.
Wait,
Oh, this
was
is all
that
the.
Did she actually sing that, or was that all the thing?
That was auto-tune.
Yeah.
It was a...
Sure.
So
Oh,
she
yeah,
doesn't
right.
think about singing that.
She doesn't think about singing it, she thinks
Oh.
about cats.
Oh.
I think about the song as often as she thinks about
That's
cats.
what you did say.
Classic conundrum.
Sorry, I'm stupid.
That's not true.
You single-handedly sculpted Donkey Kong.
That took a lot of intelligence. The intelligence roll on sculpting Donkey Kong, massive.
You said it.
Drunky Kong, I think is the.
Donko Kong.
I'm gonna be Donkey Kong. I get a couple more of these in me.
Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Also,
Yes.
got a bunch of new paint colors.
Ooh.
Alright, flex on us.
Were those in the Kickstarter?
Flex.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got them in
nice.
the Pledge Manager.
Oh, cool.
Big ups. Big ups.
You ever notice how long, Diddy Kong's hat visor?
Yeah,
It's like really long.
yeah.
Like 2 times that.
He's gotta protect his nose from the sun.
Oh, there's some really
true.
good. There's some really good
Since he
tones in
doesn't
here.
have a long nose,
kind
it
of
doesn't
tones
make
you got,
sense
friend?
here.
I mean, he's got. Oh yeah,
I
that
really
one
like this
does.
green. Leaf bud green.
Ooh, that looks nice.
It's nice.
I'm a big fan.
Wild violet.
He's gonna pull out a color. It's gonna be this exact color I spent time mixing today.
Wow.
I'm gonna be so.
Let's find out.
Let's go.
It's called Miles
No, but
Aquamarine.
look at this.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's a good
Can you
blue.
can you put one decal on there that's just a taco?
Oh my god. Freehand it on
Or
the
like a
side somewhere.
chalupa?
Yeah.
Love to do
Did I
that.
You're saying all the Taco Bell mechs have to come together to form the Crunchwrap Supreme?
I just have to freeland the Mountain Dew M on his knee pads here.
Okay.
We get a paper towel real quick.
Did I get both? Yeah, I got both the new colors and the Forster favorites.
Transformer in
Is it supposed to say Forester favorites and they just spelled it? It says Forster. Foerster.
Whoopsie.
I don't think it's right. Huh, Mortal Kombat.
You mind if I move this a bit?
Please.
Scoot it up just a little bit, and then I can put your water
What else is in this box?
here.
What's in the box? Okay, I did it.
Oh, right, I got the bowl.
Got it out of my system.
Slide it back in.
It's like
Right.
recipe for successity. I get stuck and I'm broken.
There's a boat that came. I didn't get the big ship, but I got the boat.
Nice.
I didn't get
a
the
dinghy.
$500 ship.
No, because Nate got it, so I'm like, just use that one.
Yeah, just borrow.
Yeah, but I can't paint that one.
So true, Dusty, so true. You want to paint
Is
that
it all one
boat?
piece? I thought it was.
I don't know.
It's multiple pieces, right? That big old ghost ship.
I think it's just one big.
Just one solid thing.
It's not modular, if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm just asking. Like,
That sounded like you were prepping for an ad.
Well, let me tell you what it is. No,
like you can't take anything apart, right? Like
I
it's just
don't
one big
think.
solid
Wait,
object.
can you separate it by the decks? It's multiple pieces, but in decks. Okay, yeah. So you can separate out that it's 3 decks.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That would be weird to make an entire ship, and it's like, have fun with the outside.
You guys tried any of the
That's
Turbo
it.
Dork paints? I don't.
Door.
Oh yeah, I have a few of those.
Okay.
I've only used them like once.
I was like, are we being insulted? I can't tell.
I need to experiment with them more. They weren't doing exactly what I expected, so I gotta find the best purpose for them. Well, that thing looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Fan favorites expansion.
Yeah, that one. Tyler, are we gonna do? You got any plans for this?
What is that?
This thing?
That is what the?
What is that?
That looks like the Demogorgon.
Oh, that's the Demogorgon?
I mean, it looks like a
A version of it?
yeah, like you know, in
Stranger Things changed what I think a Demogorgon looks like, so I have no idea.
right.
Look
Well,
at
and that's the point, right? Is that like they call it that, but like in the Demogorgon, it's a beast that's like
Bye.
Yeah. Huh?
2 heads that fight each other, and
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Yeah. This is all secret
it's
lore.
a
I have no idea.
demon.
They stole that from Stranger Things?
Wow, that's so messed up. I can't believe that they did that.
It's true.
It's like
Those are
copyright.
children. They stole from those children.
Wow.
Stealing from children.
They stole those children's intellectual property.
They should sue. There we go.
Can you do a thing called counter intellectual property?
What does that mean? Like a
like
dumb property?
counterintelligence?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was like, can you do like
I like it.
a yeah?
I support it.
Sell it.
Well, that's the point. You
Sentiment.
can't, and you can't support. It's counter intellectual, so it's
So is it just the exact opposite of whatever character it's meant to?
no.
tie?
It's I mean, intellectual property is I own this, and it's I guess it's just.
Things you don't own.
Well, I was gonna say I guess counter intellectual property is basically just free. What is it? The
Public domain.
public domain. Yeah, it's counter intellectual property at that
Classic.
point.
Like I'm working on my my
Oh, cool.
Great
Yeah, look
Gatsby
at-
2 sequel where they go to space.
Look who it is.
Heck yeah.
RMP, made
Oh.
in China? I've never heard of that character.
Yo, I
Excuse
love
me.
Argument in China.
Ah, yes, the fair made in China.
That was pretty good.
I appreciate that he understood what I was saying.
You know what really, really sucks?
I don't think it's caffeinated, by the way. It's close, but
It's
not.
closer than most of the other models I've been able to find. That
But you know what's
tieflings.
interesting is it still has the scimitar.
Yes.
Like that's a huge thing. So
That's what I'm saying. Is I think that might have been why I chose to get this box. I was like,
it's
oh,
good though. It's
that's
it's
the
a really
closest
good
I've
one.
seen to this NPC that's really important that we
Yeah.
don't have a mini for.
Yeah, it's mainly just the fact that it's a bigger shield. I think is probably what's catching me.
Because she's
It's-
the buckler.
Yeah, she's more of a buckler, but that's fine. I would still use that as a rep.
Every damn book.
You know
Sorry.
what's really unfortunate?
God.
You're right. What's unfortunate?
Got $500 worth of this stuff. I don't think there's a single pseudo dragon.
What? Naomi, what?
But don't worry, I got this.
What is that?
It's a bunch of chickens.
Oh,
What?
sick!
What the?
Oh,
It's
the
just-
chicken golem.
Cuckoos.
Yeah. It's just a mess of chickens.
That's actually a spell cast by my Taco Bell neck. Yes,
Oh my
summon
God.
mess of chickens.
Oh man,
That spell from Zelda.
Yeah.
that's so cool. Summon Chalupa.
Summon.
Summon Greater Chalupa.
Chicken swarm.
Great.
Yeah, it is just a demon named Chalupa.
One ship that should be here Monday, maybe Saturday. Usually you need 2 ships so you can have a ship battle, then they released the ghost ship, so you had to get one of those as well.
Paintbrushes.
I don't know if Nate got the glow-in-the-dark one or the regular one.
Knowing Nate, he got the glow-in-the-dark one.
But then he would have gotten 2 ships, right? He would have gotten one regular and then one glow-in-the-dark.
I don't
One
know
irregular.
about that. I know that I just have a pretty good feeling that I know Nate well enough that if there was a thing that glue in the dark,
Glue in the dark.
he's gonna want to see it.
I was gonna have to turn out the lights.
Oh,
Because
Little
that man
bastards.
is obsessed with trying to get things UV and
GIT.
glowing in the dark and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I figure he'll want to run some counterintelligence.
Oh,
Nice.
nice one.
No, probably not. Just
I think he just wants a ship.
I think he would just like it. That's more of what it is. We can ask him tomorrow.
I really, really hope he follows through on getting that Tiamat Mini, just so he can mount it to his car.
Oh my god, like a hood ornament?
Yeah, that like giant one that WizKids is making. That's like
Oh, that's
Don't
too
do it.
funny.
3 feet across.
No.
I'm not the one doing it.
No, I'm saying to him, no. It's terrible.
what? What?
Bo.
What?
It's too
Booker
big to ever use in a
DeWitt.
game, but he was saying that he was gonna get it and just mount it on his car. Chicken Swarm's perfect if you do a Zelda themed campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, I can go with a legally distinct ape over there.
You just do a Smash Brothers
Yeah.
campaign.
That
And we can
that
use-
actually would be a really
we
fun
can use Donkey and Diddy.
like battle royale. That would be a really fun
Yeah.
battle royale. Obviously, I would take Solid Snake in a heartbeat.
Easy choice. Good
Easy
choice.
Ice climbers!
I mean Kirby. Cause Kirby.
Kirby's a chump.
Yeah, think about trying to translate
Kirby
Kirby
to
mechanics to any sort of tabletop. Like,
Oh no, this is why I got the fan favorite expansion. It's got axolotl people.
Axolotls.
What? Cool.
Yeah.
that's
You
not.
should paint it like
I
mocha
like
colors.
that way more than an axolotl. I like it an axolotl.
Get the fuck out. No, I'm kidding. Ah,
Good day.
That was so good. Oh my god.
There's like a raccoon rogue.
Oh,
He's holding a tankard and like winking at it.
respect.
So excited for those for the axolotls? Yeah, I'm remembering what like
Let him alone.
looking through the pages now as I made my decisions. I really like this smug raccoon. He's like holding out a tankard. He's got a bunch of daggers strapped to his chest.
Little raccoon
He's got a little
man.
smirk.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Little buddy. That's a little buddy right there.
I think he's a raccoon.
You love a little buddy.
Might be a badger.
Badger.
Be any number of things. Need a D6.
Moscow.
Like a
Like a D6. Wow.
I was just thinking that I didn't want to. I had done enough already. I'm so glad someone
Yeah,
else
you
did
passed the torch.
it. You know? So brave.
Pass the torture. More like.
Hey, oh, wait.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna paint anything this episode. I think I'm just gonna look through all these.
Your hobby's unboxing. On I recommend.
Listen, there's a
Oh,
probably
cool.
12-year-old now who made a lot of money doing that.
Dark would be amazing for Humblewood campaigns. I don't know if I want to play Humblewood or not.
Why not?
What's that?
I don't know what it is either. I'm
Is that the
curious.
red wall there?
I like that there's a
so
raccoon.
that's what
place.
everybody says is they're like, oh, you should just do Humblewood if you want to do Redwall. But like, it's an animal skin for 5e basically. The thing is, I don't think 5e makes sense for Redwall, so it's not the same thing as doing a Redwall campaign. I don't think.
Interesting. I do like little animals though. I'm a big fan.
Big fan of little animals.
Yeah. like
Hats are hard. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I was gonna say
You're doing a great job on it.
I'm excited
I'm
about
giving
the.
you a little Nintendo outline.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, can I see that? Oh, that's so cool.
Wait, what did you do?
I'm trying to get the outline for the Nintendo logo.
Oh, nice.
So the only thing,
The Nintendo logo.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's
like
again
it's
off the
hard
top.
to get it.
It's a legally
They
distinct.
got Otterfolk and
Nintendo.
Axolotl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the Brinewood and the fan faves,
decide,
and I think it was
right?
because
Like,
of those
what?
animal folk.
If you like
Trim it down.
trim it just a little bit on the sides, that might help.
Yeah, it looks like a golf.
I like it. Like right, I like it as it is. But if you did that,
little guy?
it would turn
I
it
don't know,
more
he's
into a
very
baseball
funny.
cap.
Yeah, that's the funniest guy I've ever seen.
Funniest guy I ever seen.
Oh, he's like holding his hat. That right there is old Spec. I don't think it is. I think it's
You think it's Olsbeck?
No, I think it's
He straight up.
old Tarvish.
Old Tarvish.
Maybe that's young Tarvish.
That's-
If we
yeah,
ever
that's
do a
definitely
flashback
young
episode,
Tarvish.
we found young Tarvish.
He straight up looks like one of the NPCs from Legend of the Mystical Ninja on Super Nintendo.
Oh sure. That's the one you
Nobody
played
knew
with. That's the one you played with
Isaac, yeah.
Isaac, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is this
I'm like,
a-
I've never heard of
wait,
this, and then I'm like,
I know
actually,
you did. That's what I mean. He's like, nobody knows. It's like, yeah, nobody knows the name.
Is this a
It's like a troll.
troll robot?
trollbot.
A trollbot?
Trollbot.
His butt! Yo, look at his butt!
got that
the bug was
booty
the first
though.
thing I saw over here.
Double cheek.
Hamster, you're nothing if not consistent.
I respect that. My hamster.
He's broken his 30-minute silence. Headbutts.
But I saw the butt. Look at this guy. Look at that. He's a little like troll robot. He's got very well defined. He's got very well defined cheek compartments.
He does not miss a single leg day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he doesn't have to do any of that. He's a machine.
You know?
Or it's a troll in a troll-shaped suit of armor.
Love that.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
even more interesting.
If I was in medieval times, if I was in fantasy medieval times, I would probably be a blacksmith who specializes in like armor for fantasy for like non-human races, because you don't see enough of that.
It's so fun.
You know?
He's trying to break the world economy again.
No, that is.
He's like, obviously, it's a market that's not
That's true.
being
You're
It's
fine.
not being tapped. Yeah.
Yeah, like pretty much all the monstrous races or whatever. When you fight them in D&D, like they usually don't actually really
Have armor.
have
They're
much
like,
weight
we
of
always
equipment.
lose because we don't got no gear.
No one will make
Well,
us some.
that's the trick, right? Is that like goblinoids? You read the stat blocks or whatever, and you'll even see that there's times where they'll say natural, or they'll say plate, or they'll say leather. They're the more humanoid races will have those listings in their stat block. But like,
Yeah, thanks to Miles.
Yeah, I did that.
That's all him.
I'm sure Humblewood's fun, and I'd probably enjoy playing it. But it's just when people are like, oh, it's Redwall because it's mice with swords. I'm like, it's not all that Redwall is.
You wanted to create the Amazon of our world. I want you to
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live with that
Listen.
forever.
Do we have any?
The,
gin?
I know my enemy. I hate capitalism, and I hate capitalism because I know it well enough that I could win it in a fantasy world.
So
Like,
basically-
if I had the
basically-
starting point,
hold on.
because I studied my enemy.
Hold on. Basically, by saying that, you're saying that you hate capitalism not because you don't like the concept of it, but because you're not on top of it.
No, I'm just saying if the
That's
system
literally what you just
exists,
said.
if the system exists within a fantasy world, and I have more resources in that world than I do in the current one, I know enough about capitalism that I could manipulate it, and I know
It's
that
still-
because it's my enemy, and I
It's still
hate it.
what I said is still true.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. It literally is.
No, it's not, because
can't-
you're
you cannot do it
inferring
here.
reasoning that is not stated.
No, you're literally saying if I had the resources to do it in the real world.
No,
I
I'm
think-
literally
in the world-
only
that's
talking
not
about
what he's
fiction.
saying.
I'm literally only talking about within fiction.
Yeah.
He's not
The
saying
reason
if
I
had
can
the
do it in a fictional
resources.
world is because of this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I would if I had in real life the resources to do it. If I had the resources to win at capitalism in real life, I would use those resources to topple it. But in a fantasy world where that's not going to be part of the story arc that occurs, like, I'm like, hey, I've started.
I don't know. When the greed gets to you, I think you're gonna flip.
I'm saying, one, we'll never know. I'm
Everyone
never going to have the
before will
resources
say-
to win capitalism. And two, I'm not.
There's a
fight me
reason
about
why
it.
capitalism has not toppled like that, because the people who thought like that get to the top and it's like then they get upset, power hungry and obsessed.
Or,
See,
I
my-
mean,
my-
the
that's
majority of
gonna
the
be
people who
here.
thought like that don't get to the top. Is the main reason.
Miles starts every single tabletop campaign like, I want to start a bookstore in my garage.
Bookstore in my garage. Oh, my backstory is my parents have the money to get me out of financial ruin for at least 5 years.
The DMs. And 5 years later, our story begins.
But my cost of living didn't really go up that much because I live in a rent-stabilized neighborhood.
I mean, it's my parents' garage. I don't.
Can I roll for rent control?
Listen, in that time I bought a house all by myself with my parents' money.
It's like the Eye of Invincibility kid.
Yes.
It's like, no, my armor's laser-proof, actually.
That'd be such a good skit. It's the kids are like playing that, but it's like all theory. Like it's all economic theory and. Would that any need for just like the buffest gin you've ever seen?
Also,
Wait,
he's
that's a sweet
huge.
model.
That's
Yeah.
massive. It's bigger than my neck.
He's a gin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Never had a friend
imagine?
like him.
I mean,
He could even be like a.
I mean, that monkey's the size of my neck if we're treating it at the same scale. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
Monkey mech.
that's like saying that the humans are actually like this tiny,
Yeah.
and the Jinn is
Yeah. But even if this was a human, that's a big gin.
Yeah.
I don't
Yo,
know.
how did Aladdin hide all that? That's crazy.
Itty bitty living space. You thought so?
You're so right. I missed that bit. Darn it.
Yo, the genie was in a Pokeball.
When you think about it,
It's
yeah.
a ghost type.
All Pokemon are
Pokeballs
genies.
are
All Pokemon are genies.
Pokeballs are lamps.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Aladdin was just basically like
Guys, here's where Mickey Mouse can get in Smash.
This is it. This is it. We found
If
a
it
way.
wasn't already. Oh wait, that's not. Never mind.
Yo.
We're Oh, can I borrow that gold again that I didn't use last time? Because I'm gonna use it right now.
here. Not responding to that there. D Donkey.
D.
Nice.
Cockle.
It's not.
Conkle donk. Conkle donk.
Yo, hit that mini can. That stuff's looking real nice. The folks back home deserve to see this.
I think people forget that genie are like 16 feet tall.
Really?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Boom. Look at these monkeys.
Yeah, these monkeys go crazy.
So the green parts just got to be painted to actually be the color that they're supposed to be,
And then boom.
and then we're good. The robot troll is part of a set that's meant to be the Pizza Dungeon animatronics, a little Five Nights at Freddy's style. Huh. That'd be an interesting one shot.
Okay, this isn't coming out. Do I have to
It
do something
is
to it?
6:55.
I was trying to sneak in the dungeon, but my animatronic ass is too dummy thick and awakening the short resting adventurers.
Clap,
Tell
clap,
you now.
clap, clap.
Man, we missed a lot of troll butt discourse because y'all are too busy discussing theory.
Darn it. The lovely folks back home had so much to say.
Troll butt.
Chris, I can't get the paint to come out of this.
Oh, you might need to pop the cap off and
Yeah, it's
just like dip it in.
Huh?
Sometimes the Reaper bottles like.
Oh.
Oh, did it just come out?
Yep.
All right. It's fine. I rarely use this one, so it's no big deal.
That's that Dragon Gold?
Dragon Gold.
Yeah, that's from our original
No, it's not.
Dragon Gold?
Dragon gold.
Yeah.
Dragon gold.
No,
That was from the original thing right there, that black box.
No, it's not. I just pulled it out of this one.
Just because you put it in that one doesn't mean it wasn't originally from the black one.
It's not.
Fight. Fight. Fight.
Pick
Yeah,
her,
welcome
pick
to
her, pick her.
Hobby Hang cage match.
It always turns into a cake.
Do you want to see the front art on
Okay.
that carrying case and see if Dragon Gold's on it?
Yeah, but there's also Dragon Gold in this one. There are colors that are in both.
Sure. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What's your dream, Toby?
Right?
I want to be the best.
Okay.
But no one was.
Well, okay, here's the thing. That's a lie, because there have been others who have been the best. So
Who's been the
they're
best?
already off on a bad foot.
You need to stop thinking about other people and just focus on what you want out of your life.
I want to catch them all. That's a real test.
Do we have?
It's not a real test.
But
right?
the training is
You're
the cost.
basically
Yo-huh.
I want to travel far and wide.
tests in schools are tests.
There's no
This
school
test
Pokemon.
is more like when you know, your mom's like, can you go find me 7 rocks? Because I have to go.
Did your
make a
mom send you
rock."
on fetch quests a lot?
Yeah, she did actually.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Well,
you
it was actually fun. We were always around like woods and stuff, so it was always just like, hey, you want to go get some blackberries?
That's awesome, actually. I'm a
Hey,
little jealous.
you want a Sprite Blackberry?
Sprite blackberry.
Oh yeah. Whenever catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Now, if you want a cause, that's a good one. You want to train things to fight each other. You want to run a dog fighting ring.
They have
Ring.
fire.
I like
That-
rink
that-
instead of ring.
skating.
So it's like a
That's what
skate.
yeah. No,
ring.
because that's the thing. They want to dress it up. They want to make it nice, and they want you to believe in whatever's happening is totally
It's
normal
okay
and fine.
if you're friendly with the dog. And then after that, you just shove them into a tiny cage. That's
You
like,
put them in a cage that they can't escape and can never like be free from.
yeah, but he's my friend. So
But my favorite one can walk behind me.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
And only
Cool. You've got a Pinkerton. You've got like a that's awesome.
Is that the Mam Lord? I have no idea what this thing is, but he's big.
Ma'am Lord.
This is fun.
Wow.
He's coming.
Oh!
What the heck is
Is
a
that a
Ma'am
Lionel
Lord?
or whatever?
Oh,
From
kinda.
The Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, is that one of those? Is that a Lionel Richie? Is that a...
Hello.
They're just putting words together, hoping something will come out of them. Is it working?
Mood.
What?
That's a cool looking model.
It's a very cool looking
Give
model.
me an idea
What are all
for
those
something
holes in his
solved.
side? Is that for like gripping on his weapons?
That's to put his cool second weapon. He's got a sword that attaches to the side of his mammoth body.
You idiot. We all have swords.
Attached to the side of our mammoth body.
That's just out of room.
We're all mammoths.
Look at that.
Whoa!
This guy's massive.
Absolute unit.
That's
He's
wow.
supposed to have tusks coming out his side, but I can't put them there without gluing them. Part mammoth, part giant. Here you go. I'll say,
It's got kind of like an Oni face. That's cool.
I sure hope it does.
Then I should make something that's a cross of a duet and platypus.
Carry the platypus.
It looks like it.
Make a little Sherlock hat.
There's so much.
Oh, but
Oh yeah, you got a lot, my friend. You.
This was actually a mistake.
hey,
Ah.
platypuses tails, they have beaver tails, right?
Yeah, and they have poison spikes
Yeah.
in their hands.
They lactate out of their skin.
They got a concealed weapon to attack you.
Venomous.
Yes, concealed venomous weapon.
Is that legal?
Only in Florida.
Platypi are only legal in Florida. You heard it
They're in
first.
Florida?
What is this?
I don't know where platypi are.
Minotaur? What is this?
I was talking about
Oh,
his,
that looks
his
cool, too.
venomous
Look at that.
claws.
The
Oh, it's
legs
it's
stand.
concealed
the other
yes.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
I know,
poison
that's
if
the
you
way.
can
It's
eat it.
a CLAWS or CLAUS?
Yeah, they got Santos. They got
No,
poison
no,
Santos.
Oh,
claws.
definitely
like
not a Minotaur.
no, not that claw. It's like
Like a legal claws.
legal
Oh,
claws. yeah.
CLAUSE.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
How-
Santa
what,
Claus?
what age were you when you realized the Santa Claus movie was a clever?
About a week ago.
They added an E.
This moment?
They added an E. They had an E on the end.
it.
Because
The
it's a
Tim
contract.
Allen?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Tim Allen one.
It was a contract.
Because Santa Claus is spelled C.
That's the whole thing. He becomes Santa because of the fine print.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Actually, I only
Santa Claus.
I only saw the I only had those movies on a taped VHS that my mom before the days of DVR. So I don't think she wrote the E on the post-it note on the front of it.
front.
Yeah.
Didn't experience it the way the director intended.
The vision.
The vision of that E at the end. Oh man.
You realize that whole movie is about the fact that he has to like change his entire life around because he doesn't have plausible deniability.
Ayo!
I'm turning the screen.
The movie is about the fact that he shaves and his beard grows back. Okay.
He really likes cookies now, guys.
This scene had a very transformative experience for a young hamster.
Oh no, this line work has gone awry.
no.
Oh jeez, oh frick.
You sounded like the robot from Power Rangers.
Oh God!
Whoa, that's what the heck is that? That's like 4 different creatures in one.
That's John. His name's John.
Hi, John.
He works at Taco
Dude,
Bell.
it looks like the demonic Lasher, the model from the front of the box. Oh, this is the purple guy.
At that point, it's Taco Hell.
Yeah, he's going to. Hey, he's actually a librarian. Be nice.
Welcome to Taco Hell.
This guy is the Caliente
Sour
sauce.
screaming
He's like
cheese.
the Diablo sauce.
Yeah.
Sour Scream.
One finger, like, long.
Commerce Demon has over
What do you mean?
100 pounds.
He has one
It's a
short.
thumb.
That's not the
No, and then
Demogorgon.
this one, it's
thumb.
like, yeah, but why is there thumb when you have tentacles as your other fingers?
You still gotta have,
Gotta grip stuff.
yeah. You gotta grab peeps.
Well, we're supposed to hold a hand, you know?
Yeah, it's not the Demogorgon, but it definitely looks heavily inspired by.
Looks like someone was wrong.
I didn't
Fight.
say I was ever
Fight.
right. I
Fight.
just said that
Fight.
it looks like the Demogorgon. That's what I said from the beginning.
Mom, Dad, stop.
It's very dangerous, this
He's got 10
Dad.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What's wrong? What happened there?
It,
Oh!
You
yeah,
gain stuff.
it's plastic coating is
Is not
fairly important.
Guess you got a sculpt like the wind.
That's
sculpt
not-
like the wind.
I don't know how any of this works. Don't like.
Do a sculpt like the wind.
Don't quote me on that.
There's a lot of scaly dudes here.
Then you should be right at home.
Freaking got him. Get dunked on.
You're just mad because that's you.
Because that's you.
That's the most like first grade. And this was you.
This one's you. You can be this dumb one.
And he also smells like poop. in the game, he smells like poop.
No, he
and that's
doesn't.
you.
No, he doesn't. Like,
I've accepted
so
that that's
gross.
me, but I
Yeah, this
won't
one-
let you
this
say he
one-
smells like poop.
This one, oh yeah, this one gets a -5 penalty to not being a baby checks.
No!
Oh, this looks like you're already failing.
no.
No, Mom, he's just mad because he said he wanted to play the game, but he doesn't like the rules.
You just have all meetings like this. to
Oh
be
man.
honest.
Like my brothers and my cousins were they weren't mean, right? Like it wasn't ever like I don't want to hang out with you or like you can't play because you're a little like nothing like that. It was never vicious.
Yeah,
But they definitely still play pranks on me. Like they definitely like
it's tradition.
yeah.
How
My
do you
cousin
not? How do they not? Look at you.
Damn.
Got him.
Hey, at least someone in my family loves me, Chris.
Got him.
Unbeknownst to you.
Oh, sorry. At least someone in your family loves me. That didn't go off the way I wanted it. I was trying to say that we're equally loved in your parents' eyes, I think.
That's beautiful.
Well,
No.
Fight?
No.
Friendly stream. Friendly stream.
It's like I respect you guys so much.
I want to believe that you're not doing anything. Your hobby is to bicker with.
It's just a big
I'm doing my favorite thing.
I'm doing everything I wanted to do in my life.
If you do what you love,
That's
you
why I
never work
moved
a
to
day
New
in your
York. I was like, man, I'm really going nowhere.
life.
I haven't followed my passion in forever.
Well, you know you gotta go where the work is. Yeah, if you wanna make fun of Chris, you gotta go where Chris
Gotta
is.
go.
That checks out.
Chris dies before me. Like, damn it.
That's what Ouija boards exist, dude. You gotta dunk on him in the afterlife through Ouija boards. It's like, can you hear his spirit?
Dunk
Is
on
he here?
anything that shows up that Ouija board in case it's Chris. Like, I don't know your name and you suck.
Just like a ghost.
You take that
A little
beat to
girl
the
who's trying to
afterlife.
find its mom and just like, fuck you!
You stupid little.
I
Oh,
think-
you're not. Oh, sorry about that. I thought you were someone else.
Just had to cover
Oh,
my
you're
bases.
Christina! Sorry.
They have like an aquatic like beholder crab thing.
Yeah.
What?
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. That's
crab holder?
I
terrifying.
hate it.
Whoa.
Can I see that fat boy?
Where?
Let me see. I just wanted to see this.
Ah, that's too bad.
Too
What?
cool.
From the angle I was looking at it at, this looked like the head, and this looked like a shell.
Oh,
and I
looked
thought
like
it was
a
gonna be a
giant
turtle
turtle
dude,
man.
and I was like, oh, let me see Beefy Boy. And it's not. It's just
I
a
want,
Not big good
I
turtle
want to take
man.
the shark.
mertroll.
All right,
Turtle the turtle.
That's cute.
Grimlock pepper.
let's take a look at this core set. I hope it's my size.
Is it tightly
Yeah,
laced?
yeah.
What's next there?
Hey, look, she's got a thing to show off too.
Bang! She's like, I match your dangerous potion with this thing.
They both speak this word?
With
I
this
also really love.
object.
I love with this thing. Like
With this
I know
thing.
I haven't had enough experience.
I didn't know.
with
I
it
found it
yet.
at the bottom of the sea.
I can't cast identify. I don't know how.
Get this thing. Isn't
Like,
it?
we have negative 3 viewers.
Terrible. In a good way. In a good way. Positive. Positive terror.
Positively terrible.
Sound like my dad. So
Is that how you introduce him? This is my dad. He's positively terrible.
Oh my god.
Where's the dragon, Chris?
Somewhere in here.
Oh no, that's not the
You're
same
making
shade
the
of
dragon
purple.
on.
Oh no. Well, that's covering the whole thing.
It's an
now.
accent.
It's an accent, yeah.
Gotta open it like
Like
cereal.
French.
Where's the toy inside? Or, wait, in that case, where's the cereal inside?
I am now
Vinny's.
freehanding an accent.
It's
This is
just
getting
the
steely.
one kid in this really random year in 1985 when they were doing cereal box, prizes. Unfortunately, there was a Kellogg mishap, and all the cereals went into all the other boxes, but there was one box where all the prizes went into. And one kid bought that box, got it
Pours a
home.
bunch, just pours a bunch of prizes into the milk.
All prizes.
Who pours? Wait, you pour your milk first?
Yeah.
I know you
Okay,
do. I just want
hold
you
on.
to say
You're
it.
sick.
You just want that on public
I want it
record.
on record. You pour your milk first.
It keeps all
No.
the flavor on the pieces.
Okay,
Well, listen, here's the problem. When you pour your cereal in, the milk splashes.
okay. So here's a correct way to do it.
Not if you pour
As-
like if you pour like a barbarian.
Okay. According to Life Cereal's old box, you're supposed to pour the cereal, then put the bowl in.
What? Then put the bowl
Yeah,
in?
look up the old.
Put the bowl in.
No, look at the old Life Cereal.
Cereal first, bowl second, milk never. No milk.
Honestly, my sister ate her cereal that way. Just dry.
Oh, dry. I was like, which way are you saying? Just like handful?
Yeah. No, she had her cereal that way. She just ate something else for breakfast. She didn't have any of the elements of cereal.
What do you think is like the best non-milk liquid that can go in cereal? Have you considered?
Is there
That's
any?
a good one.
Chocolate milk.
Hey, there you go.
Those are all milks.
It's
All-
it's
all those
milk and
options.
bold and cereal.
Oh, you're right.
milk.
Yeah.
Chris, look at this. Milk, bold, and cereal.
You put your cereal in the bowl, and then you put your bowl on the jar of
But there's milk inside the cereal as
The
well.
vat of milk liquid.
What
In the
the
milk
heck?
This has the original
Everyone's got a
cereal.
milk bowl.
You use it after you're done taking a bath in it.
Oh my gosh, cereal
sick.
I haven't
bag.
laughed that hard in a while. That's
That's a good one.
That's funny shit.
It's not that weird to pour your cereal first. Or
it's
second.
not. No, I know it's not. But
I
that's
can
why it's
accept other
funny.
lifestyles.
Is that it's just
but,
like
what the heck?
the fact that your first response was it keeps the flavor on the pieces.
It does. You'll wash off the flavor bits.
Not the flavor bits.
What is a flavor bit?
Also,
You need a
They're
minute.
like cinnamon and other stuff
Your-
they put on
your
the pieces.
cereal
Because otherwise
is
you're just eating cardboard.
your cereal is still getting the milk. Your flavor bits are still going to get washed away.
Here's the thing. I have to soak every piece because I think the milk brings out the flavor.
Look, it
Yeah.
honestly,
It's
Yeah.
like Ratatouille.
it honestly,
And like you need some of the flavor bits in the milk to make the milk taste good when
yeah,
you're
that's
done.
gonna happen no matter what because you're gonna have a bottom layer of cereal that's in the milk.
If you lose your bits anyway, then what's the
No,
point?
because there's like 2/3 of the cereal, like 2/3 of the cereal gets to stay on top and doesn't get the stuff washed off, and then you've got some milk from the spoon on the bottom, so you still get like the milk like with the cereal, but like it maintains the crunchy texture. It depends on the cereal too. Like Apple Jacks is much better if they're not soggy when you put them in your mouth.
I see why you wanted this. This is good.
Yeah, right?
I see why you wanted this. This is good.
Discourse. This is discourse.
No, and like Frosted Flakes, like it's soggy like way too fast, and then it's real weird.
Oh, as a person
corn,
that
so
doesn't
that makes
ever eat
sense.
cereal with milk, but with yogurt, I'm having so much fun.
Yogurt first, then
Yeah.
cereal. Let's go! Let's go!
Whoa.
Actually, that's
Neophoya really.
That makes sense because the cereal is the topping to the yogurt.
That is true.
But when
you're
it's a
putting
bowl of cereal
dairy
milk,
on
the cereal is the yogurt. It's
Yeah.
the thing.
Or
it's
no,
not-
the milk is like
It's
a
the
broth.
same thing. It's the same thing.
Cereal is a stew.
There you go. We've been through the
I thought it was
categorization.
Yogurt, cereal, then milk, not yogurt, cereal.
It just sounds like a breakfast bar. Yeah, like, it's just like there's a layer of yogurt, there's a layer of like Cheerios that we glued together, and then here's some like dehydrated milk on top.
Those existed, right?
Yes.
Like those
Yes.
Yeah, none of the things. Someone put a knife on the table so they can sell this as the gods intent. You're right.
No, it's a spoon. If we're gonna say
yeah. If you're gonna sell this proper.
Did you see that?
One night only.
Nate.
Okay, so
Water in.
he puts water in cereal.
Yeah.
Who?
What a
Nate.
Nate puts
madman!
what?
Because he doesn't like milk.
Sick.
What an absolute psychopath. Yeah,
just eat
100%.
dry cereal then. Just put it in the bag.
Literally, yeah. If that's what you're doing, yes.
Just to give that back to you.
I disrespect
cool.
this opinion. This is insane.
And I'm a doctor.
Oh man.
All right,
I'm adopted.
Here's that translucent dragon. Let's see if we can mod this. Man, if we mod this to have LEDs,
Let me see.
Next
it.
topic.
Let me see it.
If you do, record the process, post it on our YouTube.
Yeah, it's called content.
okay, so that's the base right there.
Okay, the base can
Okay,
have
yeah.
There's a second base part too.
Base
Okay.
of base.
Okay.
Bless you.
There we go. Okay, so base ends up being like that.
Is this the Dream Dragon?
Yes,
The gin dragon?
Jim.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Gin Dragon.
gin, like vodka and gin.
Jim from The Office Dragon.
The Gin Dragon and the Juice Dragon have reunited.
Sipping on.
The tonic dragon is pissed.
Tonic speed.
The Chronic Dragon.
But Tequila Dragon's just here to party.
Yes. Okay.
No,
Who the heck was I
no,
using for this?
it's not a dragon. It's a mockingbird.
Oh, I missed. Son of a gun.
This is a fairly tiny
Keep
dragon.
working on your bag,
Did I
guy.
damage you?
Ever
It's
so
a
slightly, but I
croissant.
don't hold it against
Do
you.
this.
So sorry.
Now I have a slight amount of bone-colored paint on my belt buckle.
It's a bone. The bone fragments. Can I see this?
Bone belt. He's
I'm
about to put
sorry.
it on.
I just wanted to see how big the hole was inside. For science.
Uh-huh. They all say.
To take it back? Did that work? Did that work?
Technical difficulties. Please try again later.
Okay, this is how it. I think.
Let me see it so I can see. I can tell.
Hamster, I thought you were using a
Alright.
hairdryer for a second over
So
there.
he's
I
gonna
was
sit like
At
this.
home, I do use a hairdryer for this.
Respect. Is this a quick drying process?
Yeah, you honestly don't need as much heat as the heat gun, so the low setting on the hairdryer is
Pretty
perfect.
narrow.
Interesting.
It's a pretty narrow.
Where do you want to put the drink?
Well, it would be if you want to put an LED just in the stone, you can do that. That'll be fine. But if you want to go up and into the dragon,
Fiber optics.
I wonder.
Run fiber optics
Fiber
up
optics
through
are
it.
not going to work if it's a clear thing.
Why not?
Tell him.
Also,
Why not?
because it will just share the light.
What?
Probably.
I don't know how fiber optics work.
If it touches a clear thing, then the light's going to.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how fiber optics work. You right.
You so smart.
Yeah, I knew that.
Toby's the smartest guy.
I'm dumb.
I don't know.
Toby's smart as a guy for sure.
Listen. I didn't say you were smart. I said you were the smartest. So yeah,
More of a comment on that.
You're
If
full of
if
yourself, aren't you, Toby?
if you're dumb, then that's just let him know where we're at.
I mean, I am not educated.
I don't even know
Same.
what school
But
is.
he won't go home.
I've been faking literacy this whole time. Really winging it.
Man, I really do want to.
Hey, I have a 4-year degree over here. If anyone needs some musical theater done, I'm your guy.
Okay. So what you can possibly do, the easiest way is possibly, if you put like weird stuff in between here, you can cheat a wire and drill into here to put it into the head or something like that.
Let's
Lucky
go.
I didn't, because I don't know
But-
what we're mad about.
No, we're not bad.
Just
Yeah.
disappointed.
Would it be
Yes,
easier?
yeah,
Would it be easier to
disappointed.
put an LED in its chest than its head?
Son of a gun.
I mean, why would you want to put
Now I
it in
put
the
the
chest?
bronze.
I don't know.
On the
Like
shirt.
his heart glows. I don't know.
No, I want to put it in
Easier
his
to
butt.
put a bullet in
Gotta
it.
put it in
I
his
saw
butt.
the butt.
Yo, you opened up my eyes.
Look who's back. Hamster's
I
back.
just really want to pull this off. It'd be so fun. And by I mean I want to make you pull this off for me. Or I can paint him like Ridley for our Smash Bros. Campaign.
Do you know the longest piece of written fiction in history
That's
is...
Super Smash Brothers fan fiction.
Yeah, it's a Super Smash
It's
Brothers
wild.
fanfiction. It's like
What?
Oh,
How
Yeah.
long is it?
it's like 1 trillion pages long. I'll look it up right now to tell you.
it's a lot. It's been going for years.
Let's see. Longest fiction.
And it's like, you know, it's not good.
Well, right. It's
But
just
it's
long.
not like but it's not like offensively bad in like the really funny way that most fan fictions are. It's really just remarkable in that like this dude is still going away. Like this guy has still not gotten bored
It's
of doing
one
this.
author.
One
It's
author.
one author. It's called Subspace Emissary: World's Conquest, and let me see. It's about 4 million words.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Take that, Steinbeck.
Wow, that's beautiful. Think about it, man.
Think about it.
You know?
I'm sorry, Steinbeck, I love you.
Gloria?
Steinem?
Yeah.
Gloria
Did you just get
Stefan?
Gloria Steinem? You think her name was Gloria Steinbeck?
Who's doing it?
Here we go again.
Good point.
Gotta get the air out.
Yes.
Yeah, white.
If it's full of air, it doesn't go in the
Just a little
box
drippy
as
drop,
good.
Yeah, I
Wherever
wasn't
you
fighting
please.
with you.
I think,
That time.
yeah, right here, right. Just a little droppy. I won't
What?
eat too much. Perfect.
Out town.
He's getting tired. of it.
Yeah.
Toby's like, I'm just getting tired of you guys yelling at each other.
Yeah, I think so.
Toby.
Get a room.
Get a broom and beat each other to
Get
death
a
with it.
broom. Broom
Get a-
fight.
Room.
Broom fight.
Get a group?
Isn't that just what like they do at Hogwarts? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. One of them
Fight
broom
about it.
fights.
Oh.
I want to watch that broom fighting game, that Quidditch.
That
Quibbage.
whiplash.
I love Quibbage.
I fucking love you, hamster.
No.
Oh,
The
like
Quidditch match.
sublimely underrated game, the Quidditch World Cup game for GameCube.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's so
played that.
good!
Yeah, that was
It's
pretty
so
fun.
good! I don't know why.
Hands
It has-
down, most fun I've ever had with a sports video game. No
Calling it a
question.
sports video game might be a stretch.
It is though. It is. It's a
Quidditch
video
is a
game about a sport.
It's an intramural sport. That is true.
Well, so here's the weird thing. Somebody was having this discussion. I can't remember who it was, but they were like, "So our
No
sports
agrees.
games? They're like our sports games, action games, or no, wrestling games. They're like our wrestling games, action games, or sports games."
Telenovelas. Oh no.
Telenovela.
Interactive fiction.
they're
Oh, it's a dating sim then.
they're oh yeah, what is it?
Wrestling games or dating sims?
Dating sims.
Yep. That's my final answer.
Action sports games. Soap opera games. I do like the idea that like, oh yeah, they're wow, visual novels. There we go.
That's
took
it.
me,
Yeah.
took me forever to like
Wait, why
remember
is
that
wrestling
word.
games
Which is
visual
weird because at this point I play more visual novels than anything
Why
probably.
is wrestling games visual novels?
What?
Because of the drama.
Drama.
What did you say?
Why is wrestling games visual novels?
Because it's all just watching that. I don't know.
It comes from the whole thing where it's like, oh, wrestling is just soap opera for dude bros. you know?
Actually, a wrestling dating sim would be fascinating. Have they done that?
I'll see you in the ring, champ. It's like,
Awesome.
I think we have an idea on our hands.
They have synchronized dance games.
Like persona level, like you have to build relationships with other people, but you then also still have to go and do wrestling matches.
Yes.
But
Actually,
but because it's not that wrestling is fake, but like wrestling is a story.
Yeah.
Like you still have to.
Wrestling's fake?
It's that like
It's as
you
fake
have
as
to-
D&D is. It's a story. It's real in here. Wrestling.
D&D's fake? Could you imagine professional wrestling like wasn't meticulously planned and they were just rolling dice and going like, all right, I guess this one's gonna have to work. Like,
I guarantee that there's some.
It's like you fly
There's
off the
definitely
top
some
of
events where they're like, I don't know, man, maybe this will work. Who knows?"
Isn't AEW like the gamers wrestling? That's like the thing
I don't
lately. All I know is that's the one where like at some point someone went up and like used like a bunch of like RPG dice as an attack in a wrestling match. And, like, dropped someone on a bunch of D4s. It was like a thing.
That actually
come on,
would hurt,
baby.
though.
That's actively painful. It's like.
But it's like, it's that thing where it's like, I don't like this.
Owie! Ooh!
show me what I'm looking for.
But I still haven't found
I haven't.
purple I used.
Oh. Okay.
Been there.
Did you maybe mix it?
I might have, and I'm a terrible person for it. But now I have a very thin, light purple accent on the bottom of this thing.
Is this a
That's
Cedric?
kinda nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going somewhere.
Cedra?
It's better than it used to be.
A
that's for
Cedra.
sure. Isn't that Pokemon?
Yes.
Pokemon.
Well, Horsey and then Kingdra.
And the Cedra.
and their
Alright,
ship name.
Cedra is in between. Cedra and then Kingdra is the evolution of
Yeah.
Cedra. Got it.
That's not first gen, yeah.
I think
Kingdra-
it is actually.
Cedra was first gen. Kingdra was an addition they made later.
Yeah,
It might have
that's
been
what,
second
that's
gen.
what that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah,
I know
it's second
Cedra.
gen.
I don't,
It's the same time that they added Slowking.
I love Pokemons. Pokemon.
I just want to find the otters.
Oh, yeah, Otter has some patience.
Nice.
got him.
Ooh, Horsey, Cedra, Kingdra needs Dragon Scale and Trade to evolve. Thank you, Neo. I appreciate that. I was
Kingdra's
thinking-
Dragon Scale and not King's Rock?
You think, right?
Who else uses the King's Rock besides
Polytoad.
Slowking? Polytoad?
Yep, I was gonna say
Polytoad.
Poly. Yeah.
Polytoad.
I hate Polytoad's design, but
I think he's so cute.
I
it doesn't make sense with the rest of the line.
I
mean,
just don't
Dratini.
understand why here's the thing.
Yes.
That's always bothered me. a
They
little
did.
bit.
They did Dragonair so dirty with that third evolution. Dragonair is beautiful.
I keep
I'm
my
like,
Dragon Arrow
oh,
Dragon for that.
yeah.
No,
There are so few Pokemon that get like cuter as they evolve.
Okay, but
Alright.
there was like the theory that there's some Pokemon that the evolutions were switched,
Yes.
especially with a Venonat and Butterfree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same
yes.
exact face.
You're right. You should say it.
He's out of line, but he's right.
That's a meme. I know that one.
Yeah, I don't know what it's from, but it's
It's from Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus.
that explains
Oh.
it. You gotta get Disney Plus.
I'm borrowing
No,
Disney
Max.
Plus.
You wanna go
get Disney Plus?
Oh, yeah.
It's got all the greatest shows.
Ugh, I gotta
Bring up
I gotta add some flesh to this fella. Some what's his
Buy it a nickel.
Add some flesh to this fella.
There's no rest of the sentence.
Sure is a lot of sharks and dolphins we can get.
If I had it
What are the odds that we'll do some underwater stuff?
in life.
There is one like plot point that could lead to underwater
Yeah, but it's gonna be so
encounters
niche.
in our game.
Oh, in your game, yeah.
In my game, yeah.
No, I thought you meant.
In real life.
No, I thought you
In,
meant.
in Dwarven Forge, some people have like said that like they want us to see us do undersea stuff.
That'd be fun. I
It'd,
like
it'd be a lot of fun, but
But like,
man,
where would you use it?
it's super niche.
Yeah.
Underwater.
Where would you use it?
Niche,
Underwater.
please.
Wow.
It's niche, okay?
I say niche.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I think it's niche, but I just like saying. I like saying.
I say
control.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Nike.
Niches get steeches.
That.
Nietzsche's get
Ooh.
quiches.
We had a
Yummy.
life-size
Oh,
Appleton
lucky.
plush last week. I'm so unfamiliar with
Very
Appleton.
hungry.
Appleton's so cute.
Isn't that like last gen? Like that's new? Like
I think that's the current
I don't know
gen.
why I'm
Yeah.
making
It's like this
a
big
cross between
fella.
a pill bug
He looks
and
like a pie. If a pie was a friend.
I've seen him.
I aspire to.
He's a pie turtle, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I love
These
it.
dragon types. Ah.
Ruins
Yeah.
can exist above and below water. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like we have some things that can work as underwater stuff if you get creative.
What's your favorite idea?
Are the otters in
I
here?
think the biggest problem with underwater
It isn't.
isn't that
Need gills.
I think for me it's like it's not necessarily that it's too niche or wherever we're at with that.
Nikki.
Nike. Yeah, Nike. It's Nike.
So
Nietzsche.
So I don't think that's my problem with it. I think the issue is you're not putting anything else down besides regular terrain.
Yeah, it's just like.
But what if it had coral on it?
I'm not gonna like get a fish tank and put you in water
Oh my god, wait.
to create that illusion.
Imagine promotional images of Dwarvenite fish tank accessories.
You can't.
We
It's
just-
toxic paint.
Oh, you're right.
So we don't want
So
to.
that's the paint, not the.
Okay, so have it go to
Also,
counseling.
it's a PVC composite, so like we also can't do that. It would be a bad message to say, "Look, fish,"
Put it in your fish.
and then like people would then go do that
And kill their fish.
So
Dwarvenite's too strong for fish.
Not for pets.
For personal use
Explicitly
only.
not for
But-
pets.
but it's
There was
the,
the
it's
idea
the
that,
point of like I don't want to.
Encourage.
I don't need. No, sorry, I was back on the
Oh.
using it as terrain. Like I don't need to do anything more than still lay out my same pieces. I guess is the thing. You can use caverns pieces, and like if you look at what like Miles has done here with
It's
this thing,
beautiful, by the
like
way.
you could use that as an underwater cavern.
With the
Very
paint.
simple.
Yeah.
Very simply. You don't even have to. You can use the regular caverns paint, right? Like
Yeah.
you could.
What's that?
It's
Yeah.
just the fact that like these
Oh,
things.
fine.
If you did get them unpainted and then tried to do something similar to this, you could actually add a lot of like
Yeah, that's her hair.
flavor
I'm
to
gonna
the
go
coloring
and
and like
color
that's a
it more
huge other thing that you would.
after this.
That's actually the task if you're gonna go underwater
Thank
is
you.
what's your lighting, right?
Interesting.
Like if you wanna give that feel like Matt did that in Critical Role with the. God, they went to an
That is
island and it
amazing.
starts with a V, and I'm just blanking on it right now. But they went to an island in Campaign 2, and it was an underwater combat. And so what they did was, they put these like kind of like two moving lights together, and like
To look like the
yeah,
reflection.
to look like that. And so it's like, I think it's really just about stuff like that. I wouldn't really focus too hard on like underwater terrain being different than regular terrain. It's just more about like how do you want the feel to go, and how if you wanted a very specific paint job, then like that's something you have to put in.
Sculpted water.
But
cubes.
how am I supposed to play out my SpongeBob role
Water
play?
elevation.
You get a
Don't know.
burger
You're gonna have to
restaurant.
switch
It's
it back,
very
Chris.
liquidy. It's very liquidy, and I don't like it.
What is?
It's gold.
Underwater?
No, the gold is
The
liquid.
gold. It's liquidy, and it's hard to use.
Did you shake it when you
A
pushed it?
lot.
Some paints are just like that, unfortunately.
A lot.
I hate it.
I know.
My copper does not have this problem.
Because you have like this insane artist paint that's really nice.
It's true.
Real paint.
I got it from my mama.
Yeah.
Maximature paint, not miniature.
I really think you got this insane.
You got this insane copper over there.
Hey, bada bing. And I cannot stress this enough. Bada boom.
Is Bing an actual last name?
Like Chandler?
Yeah, or did friends just like make that up?
I think anything could be a last name if you're brave enough.
That's what I mean.
I think he also changed his name.
He changed his
Isn't-
last name to Bing?
Isn't that part of his character? He like changed his name.
I don't know.
He legally
I watch
changed himself.
Friends.
Okay.
I
Yeah, that
vaguely
was a-
existed in the room while my mom watched Friends every week.
I
That's me.
existed in the
That's
room.
me. Dude, you didn't watch season 3, episode 6? The Bing arc when he changed his name?
The one where Chandler changes his name? I
Yeah.
love that episode.
Classic.
Oh, there's the otter. It was the first mini in the last bag I looked at.
Yay!
It's always where you least expect.
First
Always the
mini,
last
last
place you'll
bag.
look. Yeah, 'cause you keep looking.
Yeah,
You're-
because
Why
it's,
would you keep looking?
You know?
it's the least
Right.
helpful phrase in the universe.
Look at this adorable little boy.
That is a boy.
That is a little
Here
Chico.
comes
the
boy.
Look at him. He's very cute.
I am a boy,
Wow.
and I have been here for a while.
They were originally going to call him Chandler Google, but that was already taken.
Ah, How about
Nice.
Chandler Ask Jeeves?
Nice.
Not.
Is that Jeeves? Is this? It's Ask.com now.
No.
It is.
Does anybody still use Ask.com?
No.
It exists.
How is it still going?
If you
Didn't it get acquired by like Google or whatever, and that's how they use their own search engine?
No, I'm pretty sure. If you go to ask.com, it'll still show up, and if you try to Google anything, nothing relevant comes up.
I love how you still said
Yeah, I
Google.
like
you
you-
didn't say
I
search.
like
You said Google.
If I ask it anything, nothing relevant comes up.
It's really phenomenal that there was a competitor who literally, their name
Was
is
asked.
authentically the actual action that you take when you do the thing, and Google still managed to like override them and like
Yeah,
become the word everybody uses.
it's very impressive.
I need to Google.
I gotta Bing something real quick. Can I Bing it on your computer?
I don't know. Why don't you
Yeah,
Google
it really doesn't. It doesn't sit right, does
It
it?
feels inappropriate. I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble for saying that.
That's the chip.
Like you know,
That's the chip.
you don't ask someone. Oh my god, yeah, the built-in chip.
Bing, bing, wahoo.
I want to try and ask something on ask.com. Let's see. Because last I checked, it does still work.
just in ask.com, right? Is ask.com still alive? Hey, it's there. It is.
No, they don't even give you a search option. It's just news for the first.
Ted
like,
Lasso season 2 review.
Ooh.
Can't find it. Try glamping.
Wait, is all of it out now?
It's all like.
No, it's
news
tomorrow.
Right now.
Oh.
Let me try searching something.
Are there any episodes out?
Pizza near me.
No, that's what I'm saying. It
Oh,
starts tomorrow,
man, would have had my night planned.
July 23rd.
What show is this?
Best
Ted
show,
Lasso, baby.
best show on TV.
Ted Lasso, very, very good.
Written by the same guy who did Scrubs.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's weird that it came out so good.
I'm dead. Okay.
That same guy did Clone High. I mean, like he has had success.
Nice,
Is that a
so
Star
right.
Wars
What
thing?
No.
happened? What happened to Scrubs?
I just want to see this
I.
clones go to school.
Yo,
What's that?
this Mouseling
Uh huh.
is an incredible Mouseling. I need to. Oh my god. You
I'm
definitely.
Mouseling.
you definitely
is
can't
an
use this-
awesome Mouseling.
He definitely isn't the. Wow.
He looked blue in my head. I like that. Anyway, I asked ask.com pizza near me, and the first result was how many slices are in a Little Caesars pizza? Why would you
Very
ask?
helpful. Very helpful.
They're not doing too well.
I think that's the funniest qualifying question. How many slices are in a Little Caesars pizza? Like,
What
that's not that
size?
critical. That's not that critical of information. Like, you know. I don't-
It's on reference.com. It's a whole book. Oh my god. It starts with the history of pizza in 600 BC Greek, and eventually it gets to this. Oh, it never answers the question, by the way.
In case you
The world may
needed
never
it.
know.
I mean, it's a question you can solve with $5 and a lot.
Maybe that's why Ask isn't doing too well. It's like we only answer like the most convenient question.
No, you'll ask the question, but they'll ask their own
questions
question
back.
for you.
Yeah. It's like, where's pizza? I'll do you one better. Why is pizza?
Thanks, Jeeves. I love him.
Oh, buddy.
Van Mousling.
Oh my god, Van Mouseling.
That's good.
Why is your head so big?
Oh wow, that's
He's a
awesome.
mousling.
That's an awesome model.
Can you
Just leave him alone.
Can you just be happy for me?
Why are you being mean to me?
He's built different.
You
Why
told
are you
me
mean
to
to
him.
You told me I couldn't be mean to Chris anymore.
Everybody!
I have to direct my ire
Somebody
somewhere.
directed at the lamp or something.
The lamp.
Yeah.
Hey, screw you, lamp.
Mean.
Lamp, you're a bum, Lamp.
You're a bum lamp.
Yeah.
That is one bum lamp. I'm so pissed at that.
I love this guy.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
What's his name?
I don't know. I haven't talked to you.
Surely.
Mouse and
Bunkus.
Chewy. Chewy's just a good rodent name.
It's because it's what it does.
It's very
you know?
self-descriptive.
Wait,
What?
is Chewbacca a rodent?
Probably. They're just really big rats.
I know you weren't. I just thought it was, you know, the Uncle Gareth Association was funny.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Woo! Yeah, that's the name of the hamster in Uncle Garrett. Largely
Ow.
because
You
I
good?
think it's funny.
I stabbed myself.
Okay.
I like that.
Wow, that when you write movies, you can put all your favorite jokes in them.
I genuinely have just like a list of of jokes where I'm just like, I gotta put this in something at some point.
And sometimes it comes out here.
No.
Like, is that list your Twitter account or?
That was such a laugh.
So the fun thing is, most of my tweets are scheduled ahead of time because I usually think of them at like 3 in the morning, and so I'll schedule them to post at a time when I'm normally awake, and I will have forgotten that I did that at all.
You picked it up in your brain.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you do one that was like weeks later on accident or something like that? Like it was like, wait, why did I tweet this? And then you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I could not remember where I was coming from when I initially did it.
When you like wrote it down.
I scheduled a tweet like about like near the end of May.
There we go.
I scheduled a tweet for May next year. So
Nice.
yeah, every time I go into my like unsent tweets, that pops up and I'm like, what? Oh yeah. And I'm hoping it has the payoff. I'm hoping it has the payoff that it deserves. I think it's a good one. I think it's an authentically good one.
Good.
I can't wait.
We'll see.
This yokai really is just a sumo frog.
Aren't we all just sumo frogs?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, try and
Sumo
work on
frogs
it.
in the wind.
Oh yes.
Need money?
It comes
Sumo
from
frogs.
Poland? Polish dragon. Yeah. You know, still looking good.
Man,
Yeah.
yokai are just so much better than Americana.
What?
The Jersey Devil? Okay.
Mothman.
Kappas? Hell yeah.
What about Mothman? Mothman's nice. I think he's
Mothman doesn't hide in the toilet and try to stick his hand up your butt and steal your soul like Kappa does.
Not.
You got a good point there.
Yeah.
You got a good point there. I can't dispute any of those words you said.
I don't know if I want to, man. Like I don't.
You could
I
have
just kind
asked
of
him.
want to. I don't want to touch that. I think.
I think it's time we go to a different topic.
I mean, look who's talking too already terrified me of toilets for a good number of years, but
Oh my
thank you
God.
for bringing it back.
That movie was really not good for me as a child.
I didn't watch it, so I'm glad I didn't.
You should be glad.
Very destructive
Very destructive. It ruined me.
towards kids and toilets,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolute power grip, absolutely.
as well as a continued John Travolta's career. Sorry.
Oh my god. What's he doing now?
Oh yeah. I got this catapult because it's called the Hammer Fist.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that.
What a name.
Dang it.
Hammer Fist is the last name of Miles' D&D character. So I thought it was serendipitous. And now we gotta figure out a way to put a catapult in the campaign. Probably in the defenses of Harrow, I don't know. Man, it would've been nice if I'd had this by the time.
Back when we were defending Harrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was then and this is now, so.
True that.
I wouldn't call a
You know what
catapult
you
a hammer
do?
fist. You don't throw your fist at someone.
Unless you do it right.
I mean, actually, so here's the thing. There is also a thing canonically called the Hammer Fist in our game, because that is what happens.
It throws fists at you?
Like the fist launches off.
Yeah. I lost my arm, and so Miles' character, Liam, made me a prosthetic that I could shoot out that's on like a cable. And it's called the Hammer Fist because of course it is.
So Liam's better at making prosthetics than he is at naming them.
Yeah. Spells also the
Yep.
Hammer
The Hammerfist Shuffle. Yeah.
The Hammer Fist Shuffle is very good. It's also known as Liam's Energy Transfer. Which, first up, man, we should... That's just also like a very good spell. I also like that we followed like the kind of the way that like Mordenkainen's like spells or and like Tasha's and stuff like that. Like,
Oh,
I think
sure,
it's like a
the
really cool thing. It's
named
just like
after-
named after like
yeah.
the person that invented it.
The caster.
The fact that you invented this spell, so it's named after you. It's like, well, yeah, this is Liam's
That's
energy
how this
transfer.
works. Yeah.
It's a very cool effect.
Sort of based on the prismatic wave.
That's where I got some inspo.
Oh, I just realized what's playing.
What is it?
Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, sure.
Final Fantasy 7.
I'm on the final chapter of hard mode.
Why do they call it Final Fantasy if they've made so many?
Got him.
Am I right, guys?
Because Fighting Fantasy was taken.
Is that actually it?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Fighting fantasy?
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. It was already taken. They just knew that they wanted to have fantasy in it because they're like, oh, it's a fantasy game, and they were like, it'd be nice if it was alliterative. And so they were like messing around with like, what are some F words that we can put with fantasy? And
Sorry.
yeah, one of their top runners was like Fighting Fantasy, but somebody already had it, so it's
Fire
like,
truck fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Wait, unironically though, like.
I'd play. Yeah.
and you know, the story that went around forever was that it was called Final Fantasy because it was their last chance to like make a game that
That's how I heard
that
it.
would stop them from going out of business, and it went around for a long time, but apparently that's not actually the case. It was just like a legend that got spread around the internet because it's a cool story. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I just got to the final chapter of Remake in hard mode.
I'm sorry.
It actually, you know what's funny?
Does it play better on hard mode?
It plays better on hard mode
Nice.
because it actually feels like a challenge. It's like it's that thing where like the simple battles become kind of like semi-consistently like challenging, and then when you get to the bosses, it's like, okay, I actually have to pay attention and like I have to like try to, I have to like, what the hardest fight was though? Funny enough, was the Hell House. It's like
Hell House.
I know, I can buy that.
Uh-oh, what was
I got
that?
it. It's by me.
The cannonball.
The catapult stone.
The boulder.
Okay. They just invented cannonballs before they invented cannons. That's fine.
So yeah, it goes, yeah, it's a hard fight, but like also I'm playing it because Rachel's never played Final Fantasy or even Final Fantasy 7, and I was just like, well, I have to play this in hard mode.
I'm extremely
just
curious.
to like, see what's going on, or because I want to play integrate. So I was like, I'll play. Let's play through the story of this thing, and it just reminded me of all the ways I was annoyed with it the first time, except for the nice part is you can skip so much because you get because you're at your same level, right? You're like at level 50 or whatever. Like that was where I was at.
You're doing New Game Plus.
I was like, yeah, it's basically what it is when you're playing hard mode. So like you have all of your materia already leveled up, and it's like it makes so many of the fights just breeze by, and it's like, thank goodness. This is how easy mode. This is how normal mode should have been. I should have been pushing through this with little resistance, and then hard mode should have been the original way I played it, so that it was more difficult. But nope.
They should make a new game minus where they start you off with less than you started with. It's like, now you're even worse. Good luck. Everyone's harder now.
That's basically a roguelike.
Actually, yeah.
Every Metro game.
Yeah,
Use all
sure.
your things right.
Sure, it is a new game minus.
What ails you, friend?
Oh, I dropped some things.
Oh gosh, oh frick, oh gosh.
I'm trying to
We've
pressure
only
fit
eaten
everything so I can
before,
see what it looks like instead of
seen
just
the guy
gluing
eat,
it together.
His
I respect
armor rush
that
off
in you.
the streets, maybe not hungry. Did it? Did you hear that?
Oh, I'm just saying, like,
Funny
yeah,
thing to say, I don't know.
that can be it.
Respecting
Just a funny
Chris.
the idea of yeah.
Oh
see.
god.
Did I give you permission to laugh?
What?
Did I give you permission to laugh?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Forgot it was Toby's hobby hang.
No, it's not my hobby hand. It's a laugh tyrant.
Oh, laugh tyrant?
Yeah.
You gotta pay the laugh tax.
Hey! What did I just say?
Pay your laughing
$5
taxi.
and you can laugh.
Your
And
laughing
laughing
taxi.
Not laughing tax.
I'm glad we both thought about that.
I can't enforce this. I quit.
That was good.
Alright. Ooh, there's some details I can.
We are
Getting-
at 7:45, my friends.
Whoa!
Oh wow! Oh,
Mace better have gone to the bathroom.
Oh,
I'm sure wherever she is,
She's thinking about us.
she's been thinking about. Oh, we should call her whenever she's not on this and just be like, "Hey, is it time yet?" It's the Hammer Fist counterpole right there.
you should have black boots. Oh wait, I don't have black. Never mind. He will have black boots.
There's like a million people painting around who have different colors. You could borrow my black.
But I found some actually. never mind, it's good. Unless it's watery, in which case I don't bark. Because I gotta go over all this brown that I just placed on his boots.
I like the catapult.
Oh, it's a good.
I like it.
I like it.
I don't.
Catapult.
Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? Toby from Toby's Hobby
I
Hand.
support catapult punishment.
Oh my
God.
Live, laugh, love. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
Toby. CEO of Laughter.
And living and loving.
That's his official title at Dwarven Forge.
CEO of Laughter Living.
Someone else got that title. Of laugh. Or
I just enforce it. I'm the fun pants.
You're the laugh tyrant. You're the live tyrant. It's messed up. I'm the love tyrant.
Aw, I was gonna call dibs.
Sorry.
Dude, the
Sorry.
love tyrant is such a good phrase.
Yeah, I don't know. That was, I feel like, where Mike Myers'
That
career
sounds
just
like a-
really went downhill.
Oh yeah, people
Yeah, the
didn't like
love
him after
tyrant
Love
was
Tyrant.
rough.
I feel like Love Tyrant could be our band name for when we start a band for Hamster's Hobby Hand. The Love Tyrants.
We're the love tyrants. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do love, do love.
Oh, is that what we sound like?
and-
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're like a 4-man scat band. Like we all just like
Just with no, it's like improv
the
scat
scat
band.
band.
Is the scat band still alive?
No, he died a while ago
Oh no!
of cancer. It was really
Oh
really sad.
no!
It really sucked and like bummed out a lot of people.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, I was so happy thinking about Scatman.
You were probably like real little when it happened.
Oh no.
He's been dead for a while.
Oh, I didn't keep tabs. I forgot to check.
Yeah.
I
Got to check out Scatman.
I was slacking for like 20
Yeah,
years.
no, Scatman. Rest in peace, dude.
Well, time to check
Pour it out for
Google what
Scatman.
happened. How old was I when Scatman?
Scatman
left this
John.
world?
Where were you?
Where were you when Scatman John passed away?
I'm gonna ask on Ask.com. Let's look back.
Bring it back.
When did Scatman die?
How many slices into Little Caesars?
How many slices of little scat?
Oh, in 99. Okay, where
Yeah.
I was
You
in the
were-
blankets.
This is gonna hurt.
I was-
You were in the
I was
blankets.
crawling. I was not.
Okay.
Okay. Oof.
I was 1 year
It's
old.
like-
When Scatman died, I was blind.
Okay. I was like, you can interpret that very differently.
I was a year old.
Gee, what, 23?
I am.
Nice.
Yep.
God, you're a baby.
I
It's a
am.
good age.
You know? I forget sometimes, you know? It's pretty crazy.
I remember that age.
I'm new in town.
How come Taylor Swift never talked about being 23, huh?
No one likes me
Yeah.
when I'm 23.
Adele was, Adele said 19.
Oh wait, yeah, no, that's it.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's true. That's a Blink-182 song.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
my age again? He's literally 23 near that. I
Yup.
wonder how old he was when that actually came out.
Not 23, that's for
Probably
sure.
not.
That's like.
Damn sure.
What was I gonna say?
That's dang.
Apparently, on my 23rd birthday, there was a Blink-182 themed party happening somewhere in town, and I feel like I should have gone because I
Should've
turned
got an auto
23.
invite, yeah.
It should have been a pool party.
It should have been, you know? It might have been, I don't know. It was just on some random paper up against the wall. I have no idea.
We'll sing it post.
I'm just gonna tell everybody, the best Blink-182 song is "Built This Pool."
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's a great, very long song.
Yeah, I think you properly built it up there.
With enough time.
Nice.
The pool?
Yeah, they built it
The
properly.
pool? We built a pool.
Next,
Pool,
Brad Pitt
yeah,
movie.
that's what I was thinking.
Alright,
I just want us to get to the city's Kickstarter because there's so many good puns and stuff we can make once we get there.
Alright.
I
Yeah,
do
I'm not
love
really.
puns.
I gotta be honest. I'm not really on that track.
On Punch
So I'm
Out?
glad you are. Is what I'm saying.
I was trying to figure out what the track was. It made it sound like the track. When you said track, it was a pun. I'm not really on the track. I was like,
Well, the track could be we built this city. Could be Detroit Rock City. We'll think of a way to. It could literally be
CD.
Dwarven Forge City. We could literally just do Detroit Rock City, but like you replace Detroit Rock with Dwarven Forge.
Whoa!
That's pretty clever. That works out pretty well.
Dwarf Rock City.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think so.
City.
We forged this city.
Nice. It's fake.
Yeah, wow, Dwarvenite was, yeah, you'd have to use Dwarvenite. I think the go-to would be like, we built this city with Dwarven Forge, but I think Dwarvenite works better.
Yeah.
We forged the city.
Yeah.
We forged a city in Dwarvenite. I think is the
Can
best.
that be our next
possible.
song? Like how we have
As a
Next
hobby
song?
gang band, yeah.
like Hellscape.
Oh, like
what's the-
we pay battle bards to make just a bad cover.
Yeah, that's a. They have the talents. They can.
You want us
waste
to
it on that.
you want us to pay those professionals real money to
Do a shitty cover?
to use their actual talent to make that.
Yeah,
Well,
right?
when you say it like that, yeah. Actually, yes.
hell
When you present a good idea,
Can we get Sir Elton John on the phone? Can we get him on the horn?
Oh.
Might.
Does he still use a landline? He's pretty old.
Dude takes telegrams.
Yeah. Send it by Pony Express across the water.
See, we could have gotten him, but now he's
Seriously.
gonna see this stream and not do it for us.
Sir Elton, I love you. I'm sorry. I loved Rocket Man.
He's like,
I'm a big Rocket fan.
I'm a huge fan of
I'm a Rocket stan. If you
I'm a
will.
huge fan of Dwarven Forge.
I was
But
until that
unfortunately-
stream.
I was until that stream where they made fun of me.
Well, we
Like
definitely
Elton
lost
John.
him now.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea what he sounds like when he's not singing.
British.
I'm laughing.
I don't know that I've ever heard him talk. I just know he's British, yeah. It's
I
basically
watched
it.
the second
Back on the
Kingsman.
big road.
Come on, it's right there.
I
Come
haven't
on.
watched the first Kingsman.
That's your
nice.
mistake.
That's a nice movie.
That's a nice movie.
It's a nice movie. The ending is great.
I haven't seen it either, so.
I highly recommend it.
Ah.
It's a goofy
It was
time.
bad.
It's a lot like Evangelion.
It's the end of
Horny.
Kingsman. Alright.
It's a lot like Evangelion, and it's just like a really cool show with a lot of fights.
Is that yeah, that's exactly it. Getting real boss baby.
I just
vibes
love
from
that.
this
I just love that getting real Evangelion vibes from this. Somebody like if somebody's first show was Evangelion, and that was the bar that they were comparing every other show to.
one. It's like, yo, Rugrats is kind of like Evangelion when you think
Real
about it.
Evangelion. I
Big
mean, honestly,
Evangelion votes
Oh,
you can read Rugrats in some pretty Evangelion ways. I think
on this. Oh God.
God.
there's a lot of childhood trauma in there.
Baby's gotta do what baby's gotta do.
Chucky is Shinji for sure.
You right?
Jesus.
Shoot, you right?
That's so funny.
Chaz is definitely not Gendo though.
I think dill pickles.
Remember when Tommy
It was
was
Dill
murdered
Pickles.
Dill Pickles?
Yes, literally. Remember that part of the film, the feature film
He's
that
like-
you saw in theaters where
Bash him
Tommy
with a stone.
kills his
Like-
tiny baby brother?
What?
Like the Tommy, another baby, mind you, holds up a stone to Cain and Abel, his literal infant brother. Like, and like it's like in the rain, like there's thunder. He's crying. Like it's the most.
And
like,
then he looks
The
at a
Rugrats
watch.
movie
Is it
went
the watch that makes him not? He sees the watch that he thinks is a compass. It doesn't work out well.
oh,
Dude, the Rugrats movie went so hard.
for no
Yeah.
reason.
It's unreal.
Cinema.
Oh.
Oh, fractured
Man.
For
cinema, right?
joining us for the
I
last
mean, Angelica's
2 hours.
clearly
Evangelica?
Evangelica.
That's
Neon
good.
Genesis Evangelica.
Okay, yeah. So she's not. So she's actually not any of the kids. She's like Lilith or something. Like she's got to be like one
Right.
of the big MacGuffin.
Oh. Oh look, I'm getting some details. that I'm-
Who else is there that could be?
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
so
there's too
fun.
many. There's
One
too many
thing.
characters in Rugrats
This
versus
base
how many
color?
characters are in
Uh-huh.
Is
Evangelion.
that
That's
the color
simply not true.
backpack's gonna be, or is that gonna be brown?
It's gonna have to get brown.
Who's
right?
Masato?
So I feel like maybe the brown might have been a better play before you
It's very
did those
clear.
details
to
because
me.
those are
I
beautiful.
can't remember her name.
And I'm gonna get
You think
Pluto
Masato-
now.
Yeah, it's
Who's
gonna be
Masato?
getting
One of the
down and
moms,
all this.
or
No.
You, if you
Susie?
might be able to just pull
Susie.
this off.
You think
I have to
Susie
go
is
really carefully
Masato?
around it now. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Masato takes care of the kids, and so does Susie. Susie's the
That
one
makes
who
sense.
actually takes care of.
Especially with
the
Angelica
babies.
out of the picture, because if Angelica was Asuka, it would be really weird to then be
Yeah,
like, yeah, and Susie
no.
is Masato, because they
No.
don't have that relationship.
No. Angelica's always trying to get the babies out of her way, and she's always trying to do things that benefit herself and not the babies.
Which seems like,
There's a
so
Lilith
she's
there.
one should be Asuka. Well, yeah, Lilith. That's fair.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
the one controlling the angels.
Yeah, she's the one that's Angelica's usually the one who puts them in bad situations.
Yeah.
How
And
we get
Susie's the one who wants to protect them.
Yeah.
And like
and Reptar is Ava Unit 0.
Yes. Or the Reptar Mobile at least.
The Retromobile is
It's like
Ava
a
Unit
reverse
1.
color scheme, but yeah.
Who's Stu?
That just sounded funny.
Well, we're in our last 4 minutes of our stream here, so
So this is the heavy hitting questions.
yeah.
So
Who's
tell us
Stu?
who's Stu.
Who's
Joe?
Stu?
Joe, mama.
Honestly,
What are frogs?
Stu is probably the closest one to Masato. Stu does not have his life together. He's like consistent, like he's having to like take care of the kids and everything. But like the pudding scene is peak Masato.
Hamster, where's your mini? I didn't watch enough Rugrats growing up to have this conversation.
Me neither. Son of a bitch.
I love
I-
Rugrats.
I think it's
I only saw the movie.
the
Only.
last 10 minutes. Really?
I only saw the movie.
Another
actually
very
pretty wild.
underrated video game, Rugrats Search for Reptar on PlayStation 1. Quality title.
You
I
know,
recommend it.
You know what game I played a ton of that I'm not sure was actually good, but it's that thing where you're a kid, so you just,
Yeah,
you know, you play a game and it's like,
Naturally.
I like this game because I'm playing it.
my parents allowed me to do this.
Rugrats in Paris on the Nintendo 64. You're running around a theme park and like you gotta get all the tickets from doing all the theme park attractions.
Sounds awesome.
I put a lot of time into it. I'm not sure any of it was actually well done. I have no idea. I was like 8.
Time to play it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
it.
suppose.
Let's play.
Is it
Let's
2-player? No,
play.
probably not.
Anyway.
It might be. I think if nothing else, some of the games were. There's one where like you're throwing shurikens. Why was that okay?
There was ninjas
They were
in the
toddlers.
movie. There was ninjas
there
in
were
the
ninjas in the
movie
movies.
for
It's
some
the
reason.
They were
90s.
toddlers. It was
So
the
many
90s.
things were okay.
The Japanese one was there.
She's not in the game. That's another thing. The game you don't play. The game you don't play through the story at all. I don't think. I don't think there's like an actual story to it.
Listen, we
necessarily.
cannot trust the memory of 8-year-old Chris.
No, I'm pretty sure there wasn't actually a story.
Well,
Competitive
so we'll have to
Rugrats
play it and
game?
find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Next time on Hamster Hobby Hang, we play Rugrats and Paris.
Am I gonna have to actually research this for? All right.
Yeah.
Unironically? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's
I
show
don't
off what
know
we've
if I
done,
love
guys.
this guy, but he might be done.
He looks like
Ooh.
chocolate mints, and I'm okay with that. I like it.
Mint chocolate.
After doing that, I made a pill bug cross with a platypus.
Thanks. I hate
Wait,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, show it to the class. Whoa. I love his folds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
See, that's
It's
the
more
part
like
I
grub.
don't like.
One of a kind mini.
Yeah.
That's one of one. You
Can we
can't sign
cast that and actually? Can we put that in cities?
Wait, unironically though, I think he's great.
Yeah, just see like.
I need to smooth out the. Yeah. It was fun.
I'll over some stats for a pill bug platypus.
Convert it to 2D.
Flatbug.
Pillipus.
Pillipus.
Flatbug.
Flatbug. Woo.
Thank you.
Alright, anyway, what else we got going on here? Let's
I'm
see.
going last.
That's cheating.
Going
Pencils down.
bananas.
No way.
I don't know if you guys can see the gold details, but I had a lot of gold
They're
details.
coming through for sure. If I can see them on this little screen, they can see them on their home screens.
Okay, yeah, I feel like too much of it's the muddy brown. I don't know if I love it, but I also don't. But I also think it's done, so that's unfortunate.
I wonder how you would feel if you added like wear and tear to it, like battle scars and stuff. If that would shake it up for you. But I also don't know how to do that. That's a hamster question.
Hey, wait a minute. Where the frick?
Oh, you could get it. You can
Like,
get it
collateral
done.
damage.
Where did my...
You can get it done.
You can get her done. Finley thinks it looks good.
Oh, nice.
Neofoya says the gold is coming through. It looks great.
Thanks.
Merc says Reptar and KS8 confirmed.
You bet.
Also,
Oh yeah,
I forgot to put this back.
the Kongs. Let's go. All we gotta do is like paint those things. But yeah, you got his hair like
You
shaped
nailed it.
perfectly.
You nailed it.
Because that was honestly that was why I had a hard time like seeing him as Donkey Kong. Was like the head shape
Yeah.
is
now-
so iconic.
Yeah.
But like giving him like his actual hair, that's really something else. And then
You know
like
his skull is shaped like that?
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it? Yeah,
just-
Yeah,
'cause
in
you
Donkey
can
Kong
s-
cartoon, he gets his like hair shaven off by something, and then he has a weird bump.
So I think the
What
real
happened to
test of
Donkey
modern
Kong?
Donkey Kong would be Smash Brothers Pikachu Electroshock. At least in the original one, you
can
would
they?
see
Yeah, in the
character
64 one you would
skeletons.
get their
I liked
Yeah.
it because you can see Salmon naked.
I mean, is Bones naked? Is Bones considered
no,
naked?
Samus,
Is Bone
Samus
naked?
was not Bones.
Or was
Oh,
it?
great, really?
Samus showed her inside.
I did not know this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was not attentive as a child.
I mean, it
No.
was at the 64's resolution.
Yeah, and it was like rainbow or something like that.
I don't think they do that anymore, though.
They took that out.
Donkey Kong and Daddy
Danky
Kong.
Kang and Daddy Kang.
Beautiful.
Daddy
Clanky
Kang.
Dank.
Clink clock.
I love Clanky Dank.
Well, you did a really good job, Toby.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's very cool.
Like it all came through really
I
well.
tried to do the hair
I'm
texture
very
as
excited
well.
for us to do this Donkey Kong photo shoot.
All right.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, can we do the
Here's that
we do
clear,
the-
itty
what's
bitty
called
mini.
the conch house?
Is that a reason he's
The conch house.
It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
the filament that was in the 3D printer.
That makes
So,
Look at that
came out-
gnome.
Came out clear. So that was gnome progress. He's basically done. He's so small I can't even bother. Here is that one we started with. I made his pants green, as you can see, audience. Added some white to his lightning. His face still needs some work. And I fixed like some belt accents. It's very small. And then my final one, I finally started painting over the base coat that I placed for this guy. He's got a little red vest, and if you look really close on his backpack, I've painted details in the potion bottles. So he's got little.
stunning detail work on those potion bottles.
Yeah,
Thank
baby.
you, I'm working on it. It's a progress. I managed to get the brown around it, so like it went.
sick.
Alright. I'll have to go a teeny bit over, but
You should do the flap green, and I can pretend that it's the same backpack I have.
exactly, you know,
Township tail.
exactly. That's what I'll do. But yeah, that's what I made. So, and then you looked at some stuff.
All right, yeah, I looked at a lot of stuff. I think I figured out what I want to start doing.
Great, just in time for the end of the stream.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Hamster. Pencils down.
Well, I probably have like 100% more to go on this how I want it to go, but I'm trying to do like sheer fabric for the first time.
Ooh.
Where there's like skin showing underneath the little dress thing.
Sick.
So I'll probably need another 2 hours.
Dude.
But it's getting there. It's in place. Everything's in place.
Oh, nice.
When his like, oh, I just got the base coat down. It looks better than my finished product.
Literally, it's like, oh wow.
So, like,
I was so proud of this backpack a second ago.
My skill level is being able to fill out like a very small detail on the thing. I can't do like.
He's like, I tried to replicate air in this one, and I think it's like, oh shit, okay.
Well, that's why I don't paint on here. Cause
I know it's literally your job. Like this is literally your job.
You're a
but
professional.
still.
Yeah, and it's also my job to like critique myself. So I'm
Hey,
like,
Yeah.
Screw you.
yeah.
Screw your talents, your skills honed over
We only
years.
love you for you, not for what you can do on the paint.
I only love you for what you can put on a mini.
You only like me for my paint schemes.
But thank you everyone for joining us. I actually got some work done on that. That'll be nice.
Great, that's
Hey,
nice.
your work wasn't just bickering?
No, I can do two things at once. I can multitask.
What?
Talent.
How?
Coming from Miles, that's very real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a disorder. I don't
Do you wanna play us out, Hamster?
Yeah, sure. I'll play us out by swinging it to Chris to hear what we got coming next.
Hey, next week, on the Anvil is gonna be remote because Nate's got to be home, so we're gonna be doing the stream from his basement again.
Oh.
For 1 week and 1 week only. Don't miss it. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. We can't do a lot of the stuff we planned on with that. And then the hobby hang will be at its regularly scheduled time.
Oh, I just realized
sans-
next week it will be
sans him.
hamsterless.
You're not gonna be here next week.
It's Toby's.
It's Toby's
Toby's hobby hang!
hang.
Yeah! Sorry.
Hamster's Toby.
I don't know.
Hey, did I do that right?
I don't know if I'm gonna be here next week either, because I might be moving at that time.
Oh,
So
exciting.
we talked about this, and so I think what we should actually say is not at its regularly scheduled time. We may need to go dark next Thursday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
Thursday.
will still be hobbying. It'll just be dark.
Me of Hamster's Toby hang?
Hamsters.
Back again.
Toby's hamster hang.
Minecraft Thursdays.
This
Your
is more to
craft
say, this is an
Thursdays.
internal conversation we have to
Minecraft
have.
no Thursdays.
Hourcraft, more like Hourcraft. You're right.
But
Will the hobby hang next Thursday? Find out on the next episode.
Probably the Discord. Chris is good about that.
Well, this
Oh, no.
find out on the next episode that may not
may
play
not
next
happen.
week.
You'll know next Thursday.
Yeah.
Imagine if Batman or any of those shows that came out in that era had an ending slate like that. Like, like, who knows? We got canceled. We don't know.
Anywho.
So let's hope we survive. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Surviving.